When your world falls apart, it is your family that holds it together.
When he decided that something was going to change.
The city moves real fast, and you got to move with it. You make a million choices a day to survive in Nevadas, and some of those choices are gonna hurt folks.
I saw the woe and torment inflicted by the creatures of the night. My steel will strike onto thee.
We all know they don't make engines like they used to. So at some point, you're gonna need to give the old can some TLC. Just do yourself a favor and avoid doing that in the middle of an asteroid belt.
Careful! Careful! Here I go!
Whether you're a magician or a warrior, there's something for you.
Oh, this is most exciting.
Ah, we're never gonna make it home. We have to go back to our world, user!
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Trust me.
I'm right near the building. Welcome everybody, adults and to the children. The guitars, the bass, the drum, the ruppa-puppa-pum, the dum, dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum.
Doo-doo.
Hello! Here we are.
Oh my gosh. Hello, people. on the internet.
I'm
How are you
Gavin.
doing?
Spot.
Hello, 12 Days of Indie. Hello, chat. Let's see who is in chat. We have Koifer. Hello, Koifer. Oh my god, stay out of my head. I can't sing that song now because of weird reasons. I want to sing the song for you, but not here.
It's
So many
okay,
beards.
because I'm Gavin.
And I'm Bjorland.
Oh,
The
what?
They're in the wrong order.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, man.
Sorry,
So,
that's my fault.
is this when we go like change characters?
Okay.
Or
Change places.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gavin, send me your character sheet.
I'm gonna make that death go away.
Oh, while we fix the characters, I'm going to tell you about our game tonight. We are playing a one-shot of our Tuesday D&D group. And this is like a little bit of a flashback on to see how the gang got together, how they met each other, and also if they like each other back then. We will see. And also there is like a bar tab of 500 goals. Someone know
Allegedly.
about that? No?
Yeah.
Okay. So if Dorben, Gavin, and Bjorn can close your cameras.
All right. Hold on.
The
And,
dwarves know how to do it.
Dorben, Gavin, and then Bjorlund. Oh, look, it's just magic. Holy crap.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
Gavin missed
no.
it.
Gavin
There we
missed
go.
it.
There we go.
And
No.
there we go.
And then Bjorlund. Woohoo! Everything is working.
I'm
just
Bjorn.
fine.
I'm me again.
Hashtag professional screamer.
Yeah.
You never seen a D&D game before? Holy crap. Okay. So we're going to do it a little bit differently
You're in for
today.
a ride.
Oh, it's a perfect game to start with.
yep.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
first of all, if you can see, if I can change your cameras. Wait, I can't sing. Crap. No, you should sing. Just
But
fine.
can I sing?
Ooh,
You
there's
you
the
can
map.
play your flute.
Oh well.
In character.
Exactly. Oh.
Yeah.
First of all, just checking. I'm using another streaming software today than I usually am. So how is the volume of everybody? How am I good? How is my players? Are they good as well? Let's have a voice check. Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Good evening.
Okay. All good, Triton says. Yes. I'm not doing a bean boozle. Sorry. That is that is not my incentives. My incentives, whatever you say it, however you want to say it, is that for $1, only $1, you can donate to either damage the party or heal them a little bit. It's a D4 and it's spread out through the
Please
group.
don't hurt us. We're fragile.
Fragile, yeah, sure.
Very.
And then I will jump directly to $10. You can add an enemy to a like a fight scene that we're going to have. Probably, if I know this players correctly, they will
What
get up
do you
in
mean
something at
with
least.
I'm a barbarian, so naturally I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, exactly. For
Sorry,
$15.
sorry, what I meant was I put the fist in pacifist.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well, we
crap.
wasn't supposed to take those jokes.
Sorry.
That is one less experience points for you. No.
Ah.
Also, for
But we don't use
15,
XP, do we?
$15, you can pick an accent that I will try to make for an NPC. I will not say I will do it good, but I will try at least. Don't pick any weird stuff, because...
Oh, I know what I'm gonna pick.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Anyway.
For $25, you can add a boss to the fight scene as well. Oh, that could be good. Who doesn't want to just put in like a CR
Ancient Red
30?
Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also, if we reach $100 in total donations during this stream, 4 hours, you should be able to do it. Chat can give in suggestions, and we will have a vote for it and see what this island that our players are from is called. It doesn't have a name as for now. Chat will
I would like
decide.
to call it Rocky McLand Face. So
So, chat,
Island
please,
Island Face?
please make sure that it's not named that.
But also, I forgot the
15.
best incentives there is, and that is the rule of cool coin. What is the rule of cool coin? You ask, of course. I don't know what it.
Yes.
Let's see if I remember key bindings.
Yes, Rocky
No, I do
McAllen
not
face.
remember key bindings.
Rocky McIsland face.
There we go. Oh, you cannot see it because reasons. There we go. Look at that. It's the goddess
Rule
of
of
luck,
cool coin.
Timora. It's a coin that you can give the party as a whole. They will have a pot of these coins they can take off if they fail something, if they believe like, oh, this would be an awesome moment to do this. They can take one of these coins and give it to me and spin a story, and they will, of course, if it's a cool story, there is. I do not want a half cool story. It's a cool story, and they will succeed on it because the rule of cool is always on top. Sure, why not? $25, you can spawn a beholder.
Please don't.
The baby one, a baby like a cute one with a top hat on or something.
Yes.
Do you have that
That's
ready for us?
acceptable.
Give me some minutes and I can make a beholder with the top hat on, I guess.
Well, I think Who's Gaming Now is giving you the challenge. Cool story, bro. Exactly, Alistair. Exactly.
Yeah.
These coins might be available as an incentives for next week as well, when I'm doing another one shot. Not with this group. Oh, I'm not sure if I could say gladly or like sad for it.
I have a question. If one would be inclined to donate and for a specific accent, if one were in this group per tale, would one put in the comments what kind of accent one would have picked for you to speak?
I would say put it in chat. I will see who donates. If you're doing an anonymous donation.
How do we donate?
You spawned a great. Yes, you can, Mama Cat. Yes, you can. Of course you can. Yes, for you.
Let's just spawn $100 Drycon directly and be gone with it.
Yes.
So, as you might have seen under our cameras, you have like different names and different things. I'm Trollsmeden. I am going to be the game master for this one shot, and also I have my players who they don't have their name for the players, but they have the name for the characters, and I will refer them to as the characters for the whole evening. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I don't have the wrong name counter up. I think we are on 50.
Yep, 50 is correct.
Yep.
Dorben,
Yep, you are.
Browen, Gorm. It's hard to remember all these names, okay, people?
There's a whole
But
5 of them.
I will try at least. I will try. A dead grey dragon name. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, alive. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? So, before we start, I would like you to like tell the people in the stream. There are like 2 of them, so don't feel pressured. 200
Okay.
perhaps.
Small
I
stream.
don't know. I
Cool.
don't see it.
Okay.
Maybe 2,000. Who knows? Who knows? Just tell us a little bit about yourself up until the point that you reach the city that you are in, or at least a month ago. You know. So let's start with Gorm. Hello, Gorm.
Oh. Well, I play Gorm the Dropped. Gorm grew up in the mountains with all other dwarfs, except that he didn't like to make things out of metal. He likes to make things out of stone. He has a female companion. No, I'm mumbling. He has a companion that's a bobcat that's made out of stone. So it's Bob the bobcat. And it's called Gorm the Dropped because his mom dropped him into a hole when he was a kid. That's when he hit his face first into some stone and fell in love with stone. Yeah.
So what are you playing? What class are you playing?
I'm playing an artificer, a battlesmith. So that's why I have my little friend.
The friend that you can put in harm's way instead of you. Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then we have Browen. Hello, Browen.
Hello, Game Master.
Hello.
I'm playing Browen Greyheart, and he grew up in Kallimport, actually. raised on the streets, and it went quite well for probably a few weeks at least. After that point, unfortunately, he was adopted by a circle of druids. A circle of druids that he later also joined. However, he ended up back in Kalimport. He has kind of a thing for valuable items. But other than that, he's a stand-up dwarf, easygoing, very likable, and also he steals everything that isn't nailed down.
And you play a druid, yeah.
That where my stuff went.
What class are you playing? Do you remember? Do you remember the
Moon
subclass
Druid.
as well?
Moon Druid.
Moon Druid. It says
Yes.
on the stream, but I just wanted to as well.
Yeah, I believe I'm a Moon Druid at least.
As long as it's what you believe, it could be real.
Oh.
Oh no, Payne has donated $1. 1d4 damage cause of Bob the Bobcat.
What?
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
trying to strike
I
up
will-
the MVP already. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Bob carries
We
this
we
team,
are
just so
using
you know.
we are using a different a set of house rules that makes you a little bit weaker than normal, but also a little bit tougher than normal when you start the
Yeah.
game.
How much did the Bob take, you said?
You roll a d4, and those d4 will be split up through the party, so you can say, okay, Bob is going to take this d4.
Oh, okay.
But
2.
while we do that, Gavin, not Bob. Bob can talk.
Not Bob.
Bob can talk. Sorry.
Bob can talk or can't talk?
Can't.
All right.
Bob understands.
Yeah, but Bob understands.
Yes.
Too much. Yes, I play Gavin Grimaldi. Up gnome, born to a family of mushroom farmers in the village of Gomeria, which is in a forest deep to a continent to the west of this whole place. And for the last 100 years, he has studied in the prestigious Academy of what the hell did I go? What did it call it? The Arcane Academy of Bavardia. And
More of a community college.
No, it's a very prestigious academy, so I typed it down prestigious, so that's what the truth is. And he's a professor who has decided to, retire and, become an adventurer, or at least explore the world. And he's currently here in Kalimport to meet his friend Randy Dandy.
Yes. Ooh. My gosh, Randy Dandy.
Can you handle that, Anders?
Stand-up citizen of Kalimport, I heard. I heard at least. We have underneath me. Hello down there. Hello. Dorben.
Hello.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah. Yes, I am playing Dorben Agronson. Dorben is a half-elf, half-orc, who was abandoned by his parents due to his unconventional lineage, but adopted by the shaman of a tribe of nomads. But when he reached adulthood, during his initiation into the tribe, something went horribly wrong, and because of that, he was exiled. And now he is journeying through the world to find his place in it. And thus far, those travels have led him to the city of Kalimport. And for mechanic purposes, I play a totem barbarian.
I play an arcane trickster. I forgot. A rogue. Yeah.
I heard like totem warriors are like the weak part of the barbarian side,
the
right?
weakest kind of barbarian. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. And last but not shortest, we have Bjorlund.
I am Bjorlund Gerson, the famous pirate and apparently captain of my ship for some reason. I grew up as the son of a Jard from a land called Wookland, which is far away, I bet. Because of complicated relationships with his brother, and after a while his dear wife, he became an adventurer and a pirate to get away from everyone that he knows. So I'm here to just recuperate from a time at the sea and have some great time at taverns.
And
honest work,
and
of
all
course.
those,
And I'm playing a battle master fighter.
all those families that you left behind, they stay behind, right? You never met them after that.
Yeah, no. I get back a couple of years later, and then I get away, never meet them again. Nothing will ever happen to them. Nothing bad.
He's not
That's
hiding
true.
from his
Nothing
wives.
bad will happen.
Not at all.
And also, we have 1d4 damage for that community college joke. From Pain. Pain is bringing you all the
Pain.
Pain, yeah, exactly. I think Pain is called like Radiskull or something.
If you don't,
that is a woof flashback.
If you're not liking that joke, you're not gonna like the rest of my dialogue. I gotta tell you that.
Well,
so yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So you can just type in, just roll a d4 as well. Dorban, go ahead. It was your bad joke that Pain didn't like.
Thanks, Dorban.
Is this why I can't do my dad jokes?
Yes.
Free damage.
Security.
Yeah.
Did Bob take 2 already?
Yes, he did.
Yes, okay. So you have 3 damage to split among the party for future reference. But first of all,
much more fragile than I used to be.
Me too.
What do you mean? It's like you are like 3 levels lower now than you normally
That
are.
must be how flashbacks work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I thought you get stronger when you do a flashback. That's right.
That's how it works.
No, that's a montage.
Oh,
yeah.
Next one. So let's see. Who should we start with of these players? Anyone feeling unlucky tonight?
Always.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
With you as DM, yes, we are all unlucky.
So, Brown and Gorm, as you are traveling the roads towards Calimport, not really sure that it is Calimport you're traveling to, but you know at least that it should be a nice rest in an inn, or perhaps like maybe some company as well. Who knows? Alongside of Bob, of course. I don't know how warm Bob the Bobcat is as a.
He's made of stone, so pretty cold.
Pretty cold. Okay, yeah. I mean, he's magical, so you can just say it is warm. But yeah, you're cold. Okay.
Yeah.
Stone cold.
Yes.
But as you are traveling on the road towards Calimport, up ahead there is some commotions. It looks like a caravan is being attacked by bandits.
Orm, do you see what I'm seeing?
I think so, unless my eyesight is too bad, I guess. Should we do something about it?
Well, I guess we at least need to get a little bit closer and see what's up.
Yeah.
As you go closer, it looks like the bandits are outnumbering numbering the caravan, but the guards are holding up fairly well. They are slightly losing this battle.
Should we do something? It doesn't really matter us, does it?
Well, I think there's always place for helping people in need, right? And Bob is quite disposable also, I think. Not disposable, but I mean he could help.
Watch it. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we get something good out of it or something. Maybe some coin.
Yeah, might be some coin in for us, I believe.
Yeah.
Bandits usually don't rob caravans that doesn't have any goods, valuable goods or coin.
That was a little bit what was thinking actually. I think a caravan usually have coin.
Yeah.
If they're getting robbed, or very very attractive dwarf women.
Or they used
men.
to have coin if they were robbed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
Okay.
get closer, and the guards for the caravan spots you first and yell out, "Help! Help!"
What's in it for us?
Come on, Gorm. Let's help them.
Oh, okay.
What a mercenary.
So
both the guards
Man of my
and
taste.
both the guards and the bandits, like, for half a second, just stands up, look towards you, like, what's in it for us? But like, who asked that kind of a question? Like, they are
As
both
soon as-
surprised, but they're like, and then they still continue fighting.
Yeah.
And with you, what side are you joining in this conflict?
I haven't decided yet.
Who's winning?
So basically, I think we're gonna go do it like this. I'm gonna cast a fog cloud, like in between, and see what happens, and then we can decide what side we join.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, sounds like a good. Yeah, why not?
Could you please just click on fog cloud in so I can see it in chat?
Yes.
Nice. They can't see it in the stream, but they don't have to. We are doing more of a theater of mind today than normal.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's why we had the coins, so we don't have to make most of the rolls.
Yeah.
But so far, no coins of luck, or rule of cool coins for you. You cast a sphere of fog in between those two fighting.
Yeah, I mean, it might be over them just to calm things down a bit, so to speak.
Not enveloping them, like just like a cloud overhead, or do you want to have them inside the fog cloud?
Inside the cloud, yeah.
Okay.
And
Original shouts spurts out like from confusing, but one of the bandits is outside to see you are casting a kind of a spell, so they figure out it's you that casting it, and then just shout to his men to charge. To take this opportunity and charge. And you hear yelling from within this cloud. You can't really see which side is taking down the other, or if they are taking down each other now. But just before you casted the cloud, you can see that the bandits are on the winning side.
Okay, Gorm, what do you think? Which side are we helping here? I mean, one side is obviously merchants, but they might be very, very greedy merchants. And the other side might be bandits, but they might be bandits stealing for good, like for giving money to poor people.
Yeah, like the hood of Robin, the guy that lives in the forest. Yes.
I'm loving that you're having this discussion. Like, hey guys,
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Stop
I
fighting.
think that
Stop
is,
fighting. We want to talk about it.
This is hard evidence.
Let's do a pros and cons. Like,
Yeah.
let's write what's the pros for this? What's the cons for that? Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well,
Brown
I
takes
don't
out the
know.
list,
Do you have-
checks out. Like,
Brown starts a PowerPoint presentation there, and like.
Yeah.
actually, I think Gorm is the one doing the PowerPoint with his minor illusion spells and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think, Gorm? We wait a little bit, and when it calms down, then we charge in.
If you wait like 10 seconds, then you can
Yes.
make the cloud go away, and we can see who's winning, and then we can decide.
Yeah, good plan. So that's how we do it.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 seconds,
The,
so
the,
10
the
one
cloud,
minute, 10 minutes.
so long as you're concentrating on this cloud of fog, it lasts for an hour. So.
Oh yeah, well I guess I can
So 10
stop
minutes.
concentrating.
It doesn't take
While
10
we wait,
minutes
I wanna take it.
for the fight to the fighting to.
10
for
seconds then.
10
would
seconds.
Like, yeah.
We're waiting.
Yeah, but let them fight for a while. So I mean, not as long as we seem like.
The fight quieting down inside the fog cloud, and out from it comes heavily wounded bandits, but you cannot see any of the caravan folks or guards.
Okay, let's take
The
the bandits.
caravan folks, you can see some heads head is poking out of the door of the cart, like looking out, and then in horror close the door again. And have you been? Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
I've been adventuring with these guys. Wow.
I mean, I thought I was the bad guy.
No, what?
No, we haven't done anything.
As you are just waiting to see how this battle goes, the caravan guards has all but vanished or been taken down. There are still caravan folks within not the drivers. What do you call? Yeah, drivers. We can say drivers, right? It's a made-up game.
So there are innocent people like in the vans, in the.
As you said, it could be corrupted merchants.
Hey, Browan, if we save them, then we are heroes, right?
Good idea. Let's save them. Yeah. Okay, so you're charged.
Yeah.
So you charge.
Those poor wounded bandits. You are very brave.
Yeah.
I also scream a bit to make him a little bit scared when I'm charging, I think.
Yeah. Did you remove the cloud?
Yeah, I removed the cloud, and this is after, right? After we remove the cloud, right? Or is the cloud still there?
Some of the bandits come out of the cloud.
Okay. Then we let the cloud be for a while, and then we charge those bandits that comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can roll me a d4. One of you.
It's coming up.
D4.
4. You take 2 damage each.
Oh, nice.
From
nice.
I don't remember the name of the donation, but from a donation. Yeah, exactly. Chat, they love you when you do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just keep hurting them and add enemies to fights. Yeah. It was from Pain. Pain again, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I know a song. I cannot sing the song, but it's if you go into search for Radiskull and Devil Doll and just Pain or Bring on the Pain. That's a good song for it.
Yeah.
But you are charging these
a big rock.
You are charging these poor hurted bandits who just honestly trying to make a living stealing from others. Honest, I don't know if it's honest, but yeah. You're charging in with what? What kind of weapons are you charging in with?
Well, I wanna take a big rock and hurl it at them with my catapult spell.
And Thunderstep? Is that from
Thunderclap. Okay.
Thunderclap. Sorry, yeah. Thunderclap.
Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of leading with, just to get everyone's attention. Oh, come on, we said charge, then we charge, okay?
What is the range of Thunderclap?
Not enough.
Oh, it's I'm still thinking of Thunderwave.
No.
But it can still be heard 300
Yeah, so I wager they get really surprised.
Some of the carts that does have doors, you can see like in the doors there's like a window, and they go whoosh, pulling down a curtain in between. Never heard that before. Never. It's a charge in. The bandits looks very scared. What were you charging in with, Gorm?
I'm throwing like what's it called? A 5-pound stone at them. Yeah,
oh, catapult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take a big rock and just hurl them at them and try to aim. And I tell Bob to rush them as well.
Okay. First bandit goes down with this small stone that you are throwing at him in such a force. Almost like it's flies like 20 feet back and doesn't move afterwards. The other bandits now have stopped. First, they stopped actually from the thunderclap, They're like, what the heck is going on? Seeing you throw a stone at their friend who flies back 20 feet. And they are like, not surprised, but they are just standing there in fear, like shaking their legs. One more boo and they may poop their pants. So
That's right. Did he throw one rock or two rocks? Well, in all the confusion, we lost count. And so on.
But yeah. As you rush in to just knock down the last of the bandits that are standing up still, you can hear a war horn in the distance. And you can see what's it called? A group of 20 knights coming, riding towards your destination from the way to Kellenport.
Knights during the day? That's unusual.
I think he mean niggits.
So, as you are just standing there, are you trying to take them down as well when you see this, or is there anything else that you want to do?
Yes, I just swing very, very visible, so everyone can see how I swing and say, "Run away, you coward bandits, or I will smash your head in with my quarterstaff." And I go whack.
As you whack them down, the last of them, you and look around to see like, oh, how did I look cool when I did this? And you can see that all of the carts here that has windows on them, curtains are drawn off. Anyone that is like open flatted, everyone has just jumped to the other side and hide behind. Some of them are just running for their lives away from there. And also, I think it's one or two just running towards the knights coming up. But they are a bit far away. But they come closer and closer. Anything?
So these wagons, they are still like locked?
You're not sure if they're locked. Some of the wagons are like open.
Yeah.
Like you sit on them.
But I go forth to one of them and I take my staff and I do like a knock knock. It's safe to come out now.
Get away, bandits! Get away! We don't have any valuables.
Oh no, that's quite all right. It's safe to come out. I think the knights are also approaching.
Good, our savers.
Yes, we saved you.
You can thank us later by giving us some thank yous, I guess.
Yeah. Gifts are appreciated.
Were you going to say coin?
I was about to say coin, but I stopped myself.
True mercenaries, man.
Well, yeah. It's all right. You can come out now.
So
we take care of the bandits for you.
You are talking to them and trying to get them to realize that the coast is safe now. You're taking care of the bandits. None of them inside the wagons are coming out. If you are walking up to one of the wagons that are open and trying to get to the other side, those on the other side, we just try to move around so they are furthest apart from you that they can.
Okay, so Gorm, let's stand proud here and make sure that the city guard does not confuse us with the bandits.
Nice. Let's put the bandits in a pile and then we can have 1 foot on top of them, like
if possible.
Yeah.
Do we have any downed bandits? At least one, I think.
That's not super dead.
You have not super dead. Yeah, you
like
can have one
dead,
that is not super
not dead, but not like minced meat, but dead.
Almost dead.
Almost dead.
Not like smashed with a rock.
Yeah.
But yeah. You have some of those.
Yeah.
But the knights come up closer and they go like, "Halt!"
Yes, you are. You can halt. It's fine.
You're very welcome. But we have already resolved this situation and saved the poor people in the caravan.
Yeah. I never understood human knights. They are always late for the battle.
Igor, you're not supposed to say that out loud. That's just what you think.
Oh. But everybody in the Dwarven city says it, so that's why I thought it was common knowledge.
As they are coming up, one of the doors to one cart flies up, and then you can see this rather fat, short-looking human. Not really like... Oh, I want to say Lilla Fridolf, but yeah. The Swedish people will know who I'm talking about, but just like small hair around the side, nothing on top. Kept close. Just keep running out. You can see him like having like very fine looking shirt with like what's it called? Like fringe? No. What's the word again?
Yeah, fringe. Yeah.
Yeah, fringe. Like.
Yeah.
But you can see like it's like a tear in it. It's like supposed like someone has hit him, but there's no blood underneath. It's almost like he has done this on purpose to look hurt. And get extra
when he run past me, I want to cast mending on the shirt.
Sadly enough, he is like at one of the front round.
Gorm, it's typical. Every time you go and save some,
they killed the guards and helped the bandits. Arrest them! Arrest them!
No, that's not what happened.
The old cast, welcome. Thank you for the host. And also raid. 19 people. People coming in to watch us. Welcome in.
It's the 20 knights that are coming in to raid us.
And you can see one of the knights just holds up his hand, and your fog clouds disperse, leaving a sight of one dead bandit and 7 dead guards.
Whoopsie.
Stand down, bandits,
the bandits we
and
killed,
follow us. We will have a trial for this.
Well, the bandits are already lying there. It's fine.
And also the other part of the band, they're running that way, and I point at the way that the bandits are running.
All the bandits are dead.
Oh.
The way you are pointing it is some of the caravan people that is too scared to be at the caravan while you are just running away from them.
Okay.
Well, you know, Sir Knight, we killed the bandits and saved these people. It's just a big confusion.
So, as I'm raised on the streets of Kalimport, do I recognize this citizen? What was it like? This is this like kind of a city guard knight, or is this someone that I might recognize?
These are not like city guards per se. They are more of the protective troop that the king has put outside of the walls, protecting his farms.
Okay, so then they don't recognize me either. That's good.
No, they don't.
I guess.
Let me roll for it. Let me roll if they have seen you before and with your hands in their pockets. No, they haven't. They have not seen you before.
I'm both glad and a little bit disappointed.
Yeah. But I would like you to both roll wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves?
Yep. You cannot use any of your cards for this flashback.
Oh.
You both feel compelled to follow them back to town.
Well, we were going there anyway.
Yeah. Gorm, don't do anything rash. We just follow them and then we clear everything up. I have contacts here. Don't worry.
Of course, we saved the people. So... Okay. I trust you. I think.
And while you are traveling with this group of knights and also the caravan that has started moving now, the fat man comes up again. Very good stamina for a man that stature. So he's like jogging up, still a little bit out of breath when he comes up. But and also, we caught one of the wildlings. Should be like yes, it said like 100 gold on the piece of paper, and he's hold out like a piece of paper that he has like a wanted poster.
Ah, typical. It was greedy merchants. Every time.
Yes. Every goddamn time.
And as you're traveling and looking around, they fetch one of the one of the knights just travels back to the caravan and then comes up again with a person you think lying unconscious over the backs behind them. You have not seen this kind of creature before, really. It looks like an elf, but it's really, really beefy. And also a slight hint of green.
I have instant like of that guy. I think he's nice.
He's gonna be cool.
Trustworthy.
They are talking in common. Let's cut there and go back into town. Pain. Coming in with more pain for you people. Just in time for us to change scene. We're going to a tavern this time. Seeing a little gnome sitting there on the table, having this large cup in front of him, contemplating on the days past, wondering what they should do, when their friend Randy Dandy comes up to them. And oh my gosh, a dandy accent. I forgot how dandy sounded.
Well, yeah, well, it's
Randy.
your turn to do the Randy Dandy, so
holy crap!
Go
hang
on.
on.
Go on. The gift that I gave to you. It's here for you to open up.
No. Well. Oh, little Gavin. Why are you sitting here and not out with other cows? No. It's doing a small reference there to something we see on Christmas.
Yep.
Wow.
Good. It's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing today?
Well, Randolph Danderhoof. That's what Randy Dandy's real name is. Randolph Danderhoof. It's I put it on the stream. Yes, I put it on the stream, so it is like full name is canon name is.
I don't see it. I don't see
yes,
it.
It's my backstory.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but it's known as a Randy Dandy, so there we go.
Yeah, okay.
That's why. Idea. Well, I've not had much luck finding any, ruins to explore. It's all the maps are inaccurate, and I don't know. I'm having a hard time finding any place to explore, really.
Oh, well, I might be in need of your service.
Oh? What do you mean?
One of my old colleagues at the college. It was after your time, or before your time.
It's
my memory. It's early in the morning.
I was in the academy for 80 years, so.
Well, I only saw you for 79.
Yeah. I was in the East Wing a lot, so yeah.
But yeah, one of them has gone missing. And the only clue I have is this orb that was left by people talking about, or not really talking about him, but giving a good description. And also, I can't go meddling in this thing. I need to keep my profile low after what happened.
Yeah, that's true, and you do have a tavern to run, so.
Oh, that too. I can't really go back digging in old college stuff.
Well,
if you could.
That's why you left to Kalimport, to get away from all that, so far away as you could. But I'm.
But you
I
could perhaps go and have a look. Like, don't get yourself into trouble. Just spy a little.
I won't spy a little, but I will investigate a little.
Have an eye open.
Yeah, but what's this object you're like the spherical object they're talking about?
He holds out a little sphere. Like it's almost like a tennis ball in size, but it's a glass sphere. And this looks like an orb of direction.
Oh. Huh. So I would know it's an orb of direction then.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. An orb of direction. Okay. I take the orb, and I investigate. Like, does it?
Oh,
just look
and
like
also this one. And he holds out a little pin. I don't know if they're from the same company, but it was underneath the same table. And it's a little pin of a black feather, almost like a crow, but only the feather.
Strange. When did this disappearance happen then?
Oh, I haven't heard him for a while, but he usually comes by like once a month. But it's almost 2 months ago since he last was here, so I'm getting a little bit worried.
All right. Well, it beats like just drinking ale and eating mushroom stew and just pondering what I'm supposed to do. So, sure, I can look into this for you. Did help me out there at the academy a lot, so I guess I owe you one.
We will see about that afterwards. And he pumps you on your back and goes back into the kitchen. Do you leave the tavern, or what more do you want to do today?
Guess I'll ask around the town about this pin if anyone has seen this pin before.
Yeah. If you want, you can make what's a good information gathering?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Good.
Yeah, sure. You can make a persuasion check. Or
what's the other one?
What's your passive perception?
You know it's very low.
I thought you had really high.
No, investigation I have high.
Oh, investigation. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, you haven't taken up.
Just lie.
Just
lie. Say it's high.
No, Gavin is not a liar. Gavin is honest.
Okay, that's a problem.
So yeah. I will do a persuasion. That's probably the best.
Yep.
Oh well, that's not good.
Ah, look at that! Lovely, lovely. Well, you can at least make some drunks talk to you for a little bit while.
Yeah. So I'll go around the tavern and try to talk to some drunks about it, but.
And let's cut there. Also, Gavin, you have taken a lot of some damage.
Okay, so I imagine this case is like because of my size, people and they're drunk, so they're just falling over me and like like it's just because drunken people, and I'm a gnome, and they can't see me.
Some people don't want to talk to you and try to kick you away.
Oh well, I mean that's just very mean. I'd rather like my story that people can't see me, ignore me.
Oh, you're like 4 apples high. They just step on you.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they have to be very large apples in those cases. I'm still 3 feet tall, so that's
1 feet of an apple. Holy crap!
That's a lot of some big apples, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
but yeah, you are going out into the streets
Polish
trying to
apples.
find out any news about this group that has had this kind of orb of direction and also this black feather pin.
So I got a total of 4 damage then.
Yep.
All right.
Bjorlund.
Aye.
As normal, you are waking up in one of the back alleys, drunk, after being stranded here in Kalimport for about a week, I would say. Just waking up, checking your stuff, looking where you are. Like, oh, yesterday was a good night, even though you can't remember half of it. But hey, if you can't remember it, it has to be good, right?
Yeah, definitely. And it's
As a
not,
pirate.
the hangover isn't as bad as yesterday. So,
As a pirate, you are fairly used to this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But hey,
and,
you didn't pay for any of that.
Exactly.
No.
This is a great life I'm living.
Yeah.
As long as I doesn't fall out like that guy over there, looking at probably a guy in a string.
Yeah.
Hang loose.
He doesn't look so good.
No, he does not.
No, he's missing a 3/4 of a shirt. He still has one arm on him, but the rest of the shirt is gone. How he
Does he have pants on? And does he have boots?
He has some kind of pants on. Yes.
Boots.
No.
Oh, then I don't care. Because some people really hide their coins in their boots. So.
What is this? Oh no!
What?
I'm just looking at chat. Poor sack.
Mm.
Poor sack.
I think I asked if you needed help.
But yeah, you're waking up, looking around, checking your stuff. You're missing your orb.
Ah. Well, that's a minor inconvenience. Well, I just need to think about the logical reason would probably be that I lost it at the tavern. So, which one? I'm going to look around.
Yeah.
You know, not walk around, but look around.
Look around.
How many taverns is in this alley?
There's no tavern in this alley.
Okay, so
there's no windows or doorways onto this alley.
Well, I guess I just need to find a tavern, and if they close the door in my face, I probably are at the right place then.
Yeah. Also, you take 1 point of damage from pain.
What? Again?
Well, I am quite
Yeah.
I got that slight hangover, so I guess that.
Pain is gonna kill us.
Just buy a behold and be gone with it. Be done with it.
And also, don't forget that you can also just for $1
make the DM use any voice that you like.
Not for $1. No. That's $15 to make
Yes,
me do a voice.
honor Sean Connery and make sure that our GM needs to talk like Sean Connery for the rest of this
I
evening.
have tried.
I could do that. But also, for $1, you can do damage or heal the party. You can do $5 and give them a rule of cool that makes them be able to do stuff without having to roll the die to see. They could be crazy, but as long as it's a cool story that they tell. Also, you can add an enemy for 10 and add a boss for 25. If you reach $100 during this stream, you can name the island as well. Or the chat can name the island as well, that these people are from, except for Bjorlund, who's not from this island.
Oh.
And also, all of these lovely donations that you do go towards Toy for Tots, an organization that is bringing in money to buy Christmas present. Here's the camera. That's the pop filter. Here's the camera. Deluded SL. DM having glasses on.
Yes.
That's collecting money to just go out into the families that doesn't have that well, and just giving the kids in these home families a way to have a good Christmas, giving them Christmas presents. So it's all for a good cause. Ooh, success. And also translator, good. I would not have guessed that. If you can see the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bjorn, you are starting to walk around a little bit.
Yeah.
And as you're taking like 7 steps, 2 ruffians just comes from either side of this, from each side of this alley, at this opening to a street. Just steps in. One of them is wearing the boots of the man next to you, that you pointed out, and one of them is wearing your hat. And they're going like,
Hi.
well, you finally woken up now. Are you ready to do your part of the deal?
You had to remind me first about what the deal was. And also, I
Well,
think you got my hat.
We
is
guard your
quite important.
ship against the captains here. And you give us a little bit of an entertainment.
Oh, and what was that entertainment? Because it was really blurry.
That's between you and the boss.
Oh, yeah. I guess
I
you
hope
take
you
me
still
to
have
your boss then.
the key to get inside. And it's like,
Do I have the key?
and he's like slowly opening his west and pointing towards a pin with a black feather.
Oh, of course I do. But you know what? I really doesn't feel very well right now. So could I come back for 2 hours?
I think the boss would
Because
like
you
that
know where my
entertainment.
ship is,
Maybe
right?
we'll throw in a little bit of extra for you.
Well,
And
you
they goes towards you, like, come on now, and just trying to grab you under one of
shit.
each arm. Do you want to fight against this?
Can I try to persuade them first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We should be civilized and
before you
try to
roll.
persuade.
Before you roll, what is your speech to them?
Yeah. The thing is that my gentlemen, I realize that your boss really think it's really fun to see a pirate down on, in a really bad hangover right now. But what I don't think that he wants right now is a pirate that's going to shoot vomit on his men, on their new boots, and on possibly his stuff. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good argument. Make me a persuasion roll to see how they react to this.
Oh no! Come on now!
Oh, wait a minute! Whoa!
Oh no!
From which character sheet are you rolling?
Oh no!
Wrong.
No, this is the Bjorlund level 3.
No, that's
You're rolling a D16.
Yeah, D16.
Oh,
baby.
God damn it! Let me fix this because. But
Let's just say that you rolled a 12 as a D10.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I will allow that.
Can I fix this?
Yeah, if you put in the character sheet on the cogwheel, you should see like core die roll or core die. You should change it to
Core die roll.
a D10 on the right side. Mostly at the top on the right side. In the character sheet.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, and they're like,
no.
well, you got a point.
Of course I do.
Follow us first. We can fix you up a little bit before you meet the boss.
Or you know where my ship is, because you have been guarding it for some time, and I can just get it out of my systems, you know, the drill. Walk around, get a bit of fresh air, maybe even some water, or a refill. And then I get back to you, because you know where I will be either way, so you can just fetch me if that.
Well, the boss told us to keep an close eye on you, so...
Oh, well, or you could go to the closest tavern and buy yourself a drink.
Closest
And,
tavern? Do you know where you are?
No, actually not. So, it's a bit of a mist around.
As you are looking around now, a little bit more, you notice that one of the alleyway's sides are like a big wall, like one of the inner walls in the city. And on the other side, you see also a wall, but beside that you see the cathedral. And having been around the city a little bit, not so much here, you know that you are close to the biggest church in the city. On the other wall that you see is the graveyard.
Why would I? Never mind. Could you perhaps show me the district where your taverns are?
Follow us.
Yeah, I follow you.
Yeah. As you are walking a little bit more towards the one of the taverns, they say, Gavin.
Mm-hmm.
That little orb of direction is starting to give you spider senses. It's a little bit tingling. And you feel that the owner of this is close.
And I find this pretty weird, because normally orb direction just points towards north.
Yeah.
So I like, what in the world? This is strange. Can I do an Arcana check to see what's the deal with this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh no, I don't have expertise.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Still a good roll.
No, it's not. Stop pandering to me.
It's better than persuasion, so that's what I meant.
Well, it's actually worse if you think about it. Like, I roll a 5 instead of a 6 situation. So stop pandering to me.
Never.
Never.
But it's just well, Randy just could have just guessed it was an orb direction. Maybe it's something a little bit more magical item.
Yeah.
Than just a normal orb direction.
So I'm gonna put that in my pocket, and I'm not gonna be flashing it around.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hold my hand in my pocket. So I don't know how this sensing works, but I'm gonna put both my hands in my pockets and just to try to be as cool cat as I can, even though most likely it's just gonna be like game like I am trying to be very suspicious. Oh, look at me. Yes. So I'm gonna try to stay cool, even though I know Gavin can't.
No. Yeah. As you're walking around towards the tingling feeling of where the owner is, in front of you, turning out of one of the side streets, comes two ruffians. One with a nice parrot hat, and one with fine leather boots. Almost a bit above his pay grade, like 2 steps above his pay grade. But the clothes is like tear down clothes, but they seem to have like vest or a jacket at least, and some pants. Behind him walks a pirate. You have seen this pirate because normally pirate ship doesn't come into the harbor, and also this pirate ship where this one has come from is also on lockdown. You have not seen the lockdown itself, but you have heard it on the tavern. But you also seen people pointing out to you on the tavern, like, "Oh, that's the pirate that came in."
Do I get a sense from this orb who is the owner, or?
It's one of those three.
Okay. Well, I'll go and check with the Mr. Fancy hats after, but I'm just gonna observe them for now.
Yeah.
Very, very discreetly.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Can I put in a little detail there?
Ah, sure. Go ahead.
Roland is probably really going around it, like he's really trying to think. So it's very. Yeah, you can really see probably that he's thinking or looking for something.
Okay. But to me, it just looks like you're you have a hangover. Like you're just like.
But yeah, you're going towards them. They seem to be turning into one of the Ragsack houses next to what you have heard the lowest rate in town. Like what's another word for it? The shankiest? No, not the shankiest.
Ooh, the shankiest.
The skankiest. No.
Skankiest is a little bit something else.
Okay.
But, the shantiest, or that works probably.
Run down. It's like very run down. Bad condition.
In Finnish, it would call rakala. Like that's just the like.
Anyway,
I don't like. That's a good word, but like I don't know how, like yeah. But there's no good translation for it.
But yeah, they like looking around before they just push this pirate into the building, and they close the door.
All right, I will follow. Yep.
Into the house.
Yeah.
Yep. Good. And then we will magically go back to the southwest entrance to Callimport, where our other friends are at the moment. Now handcuffed and walking behind the knights. We have 2 dwarf and an elf orc. Don't know how much you have talked in between these. It has taken like 2 hours to walk before you got here. And they are.
I wager that I at least have said something.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
So then I told them that it's custom where I'm from to do that, and they said, "No, you can't do that here." And then there was a misunderstanding, and we got into a fight, and I got knocked out, and now I'm here. And that's pretty much everything up until this moment.
Ah, great.
Well, yeah.
So when you getting closer to the entrance to the big gate, the gates are down. Being been in this city before, Browan, you do know that it's very strange that the gates are down this time of day. It's around 4 p.m. now for you.
But by down you mean closed?
Closed, yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
so what's the name of our capturer?
Roland is the main one of the knights that are talking. That is, no, wait, it's not the main. It's the one that has been talking to you.
So, Sir Knight, Roland, if I may, is there something up? The gate is usually not. Oh, sorry.
So
is it customary to call all
and it's
these
looking
guys,
around. And out of
if
nowhere
you don't want to get
like
your hands or head chopped off, so yes.
Okay.
But it's used to their face. Behind the back, you can call them whatever you like.
Yeah.
From around here, you see.
To be honest, they're quite bad knights. If I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, but we don't say that to their faces. That doesn't work. No.
That
so
can
just
stay
behind the
between
back.
the three of us. It can be seen. Yeah. Oh, with the four of us and Bob.
And you get like knocked in the back of the head with a riding crop.
Ooh. Oh my!
Shh. And it's like looking around, like holding up hands for the party to stop, looking around, getting the sense that something is wrong. And then out of nowhere, you hear like, and Roland just falls out of his horse, down on the ground.
Is that normal?
No, I think he has hay fever. That's why he was going shh all the time.
Oh, we
it did also sounded like a stone hitting a helmet.
Oh, that's weird.
I should.
Or it might be just that stone that hit him. I don't know.
You know, back in the tribe, we had a guy that had narcolepsy. Used to do that all the time.
Oh. It doesn't explain the stone, does it?
Holy crap!
No.
Oh.
He didn't throw stones, as far as I remember. I mean, he did, but not while he was asleep.
Maybe that's a side effect of narcolepsy. Stones is falling out of your head. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Jordan, you take another 2 points of damage from pain.
Ow! Don't push so hard.
In the confusion as well, looking around, another you can hear, and 2 other knights fall down from their horses.
More narcoleptic knights.
This could be a good thing.
Place.
And you can hear now from behind the caravan, like, get him now! And looking back, you can see all the merchants, like, coming up and just starting to hit on the knights laying on the ground unconscious.
This is a strange turn of events.
Are we bound? So
yes, you are still bound.
Still shackled.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Can I cast something while still bound, or how does that work?
If you have any
vocal
only.
Yeah, like going like that. It's a little bit hard.
But I have time.
But yeah, you have. You cannot cast a spell that like takes like 10 minutes, but.
No. Okay, but I mean, if I were to cast another fog, perhaps it worked out good last time.
Yeah, if you have the spell slot for it.
Maybe I should save one of them.
Do you remember
Do you
remember that you now have spell slots again?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a little bit unusual, so. Okay, I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah. And after they're just going towards them, and you watching them or just watching around as well?
I'm watching around, I think.
Yeah. And you can see from above the gate itself, you can see 2 of the guards with bows and just aiming and shooting down on the knights.
On the knights?
Yes.
Hey Gorm, this is a bit unusual, isn't it?
Is it always like this here?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe we should stand back to back and try and undo the knots, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I can just do back to back, and Bob can maybe shoot the chains away or something.
Yeah, that seems like a plan.
Oh yeah,
application. Is these ropes or chains?
I forgot about Bob. Bob is shackled as well. Sure.
So is there any more prisoners than us, or is it just us?
It's just you.
Yes. Okay.
What you can see, there could be more inside the carts with doors and ceilings.
Okay. Well, we try and get loose. I think that's the only proper way of doing it.
Yeah.
I tell Bob mentally to jump over us and shoot the chains off, even though it's shackled.
And the fat merchant, like seeing this, comes over, but no! We're getting a bounty for this one. Maybe we could get a bounty for the 2 dwarves that killed the knights as well.
Up! We did not kill any knights.
Maybe we can get the bounty of fat merchants, maybe. Now look him in the eye.
I really hope you've negotiated for more than just a coconut candy bar.
Oh, come on!
Well,
that's not even fair.
Oh, should get these jokes out of here. No,
never.
No, never. And you can see him signal towards the two guards on top of the gate, and then to you. And they turn their arrows towards you.
I want to hide behind the fat merchant as they shoot.
Let's see. They are knocking very heavy-looking arrows.
Okay, so just a quick question.
Quick question. Go ahead.
If I were to turn into a cat, you just asking.
Yeah.
Would my shackles fall off?
Well, they would be too big, wouldn't they?
No. You can choose. Because you are wearing them, and they count as a gear. So they can either be worn by the cat or be turned into you and like transformed into the cat. So when you go back, you have the shackles, but as a cat, you are free.
I have a question. Are my hands and legs shackled? And if they are my arms shackled behind my back or in front?
They are all shackled, both feet and hands, for all of you, in front of you.
In front?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to try and like overhead get this fat merchant so I can get my arms around his neck and just like pull him in and like hold him as a hostage.
Pain is not liking you today.
That's fair.
You take 2 points of psychic damage, Robin.
What?
For bad candy bar joke.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yes.
But yeah, to make it a little bit quick, you can all roll initiative if you want to. And I will roll separately. Awesome. This is awesome. So everyone's getting a headache, yeah.
There's no tracker.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I will track this. Hopefully. Dorban, you go first.
Don't worry about
to do exactly what I just said.
Yeah. Roll.
Strength.
Yeah, it's a kind of improvised unarmed, so strength-based, yeah.
Do I see this happening?
I don't have an unarmed, so is it just strength with proficiency? Or just a raw strength?
Just roll strength.
Okay.
If I see what's happening, I can try to assist him by kicking him, the dwarf in the groin.
That would be as high as I could possibly roll.
That's a critical. Nice.
Roll me. Okay, here, chat. Here is another thing that we have in this game is that we have a different system to determine what the critical hit does for games. We have a deck of cards that pick random things. So, Dorban, roll or draw a card for bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning critical.
Something slipped. Yeah, okay. Something slipped. Maximum damage and the target's AC is reduced by 2d4 until the end of next turn. Roll me 2d4. And what is your strength score? It's +2, right? So you do
+2, yes.
4 damage to this poor merchant. Oh my god. 7 points of damage to this poor merchant that's only trying to make a living.
I'm just trying to get him into a. I'm just trying to hold him as a hostage so I don't get shot. But sure.
Yeah,
he
but
can also take 7 points of damage.
Something slipped, and the shackles hurt him.
Something did slip. Probably his disc.
But this poor merchant is trying to make a living. He has 2 families in this city alone. He has to feed.
But how does he have 2 families?
He gets around.
He's a real player.
But yeah. After that, we have Browen.
Yes, as I said, if possible, I try to assist this handsome elf orc thingy that I happen to like for no obvious reason by kicking the dwarf in the groin.
Sure, go ahead. Make a strength-based attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, about that, the disadvantage button is missing.
Oh.
You have to add it on your character sheet.
Okay, but I guess I can use the roll twice.
Yeah,
so.
roll twice.
Yeah, just roll twice. Take the
But
loss.
his AC is down by 7, so what is your modifier for strength?
0.
Okay, so +1, because you can roll minimum of 1. So yeah, roll me just click strength and see.
Oh, you rolled 2. First one was 2. Yes.
But a 1. You had to roll 3 or higher to hit him. But the shackles is restricting you from doing the kicks that you want. And also he's trying to just move around, just being hit by shackles on his head. But he's large elf orc kind of person. Gorm.
Sorry about that. I was really aiming for something else.
It's alright, I think I've got this one.
Good going, yeah.
Help me, guards! They are attacking us!
Gorm, if you may.
Yep, Gorm's turn.
I wanna crouch behind or under Bob and try to get the shackles away. Somehow.
Okay.
Like maybe get Bob step on them to break them or something, since he's heavy and made of stone.
Make me an animal handling.
Animal handling? But he's not an animal. He's magical.
Yeah, but it's cold.
There, animal handling.
Sadly, don't have. Oh, sadly, you don't have a rule of cool die, so coin. So,
no,
yeah.
I tried to donate one, but I couldn't.
You too.
Tried as well.
Donate requires American address.
People tried to donate to make Anders have to speak in different accents.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. It seems to be a little bit different for donating at the moment if you're not in the US or in the UK.
Someone said a credit card.
Yeah, with the credit card should work.
I tried that too, it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You don't have any money on your credit card then?
Might be, but I doubt it.
No.
But yeah.
It recognizes my credit card not being from the US, so that's why it's like...
You are managing to... starting to get off of these shackles for him. Gorm's shackles, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are starting. You are finishing with it 2 front shackles.
So my hands are free, or...
His paws are free, front paws.
No, he's breaking my... He's breaking
okay.
my shackles.
Okay, then your hands are free.
Okay. Do I have on my feet too, or was it just hands?
Yeah, you have on your feet as well.
Okay. Then next turn I will make my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can do. Yeah.
And then it's their turn with initiative of 1.
Yes.
Trying to attack you, Gorm and Browen, because Dorben is holding hostages.
Yes, and I'm underneath Bob.
You're underneath Bob?
Yes.
Okay. Browen, does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not asking you, Gorm.
Yep.
Does a 3 hit you?
Nope.
Browen, can you make me a Constitution save?
Oh, now
3.
it's 2 dice. Okay.
Yeah.
You are taking 5 points of damage.
Ouch!
And some magic in these arrows knocks you out cold.
Ooh.
Not dead. Sorry, not dead. Unconscious, I meant. Unconscious. Almost like these thick arrows are made to do this. But yeah, let's go back to Dorben.
Hello.
Hello. You are holding hostages here. Or hostage.
Hostage.
Yeah. You are the good guy.
Probably.
What do you want to do with him?
All right. So
he is wiggling in your arms and like shouting to the guards on the gate that you are attacking the caravan.
Probably. So the guards are attacking us. Are we under attack from anyone else at the moment? Okay. So I would like to. Wait, what?
No, I just remember that this is not the camera. Here's the camera.
Oh, okay, that's okay. But you're excited because something was about to happen, and I was terrified. So I think I would like to shout up to the guards. It's like, all right, here's the deal. You guys open the gate, and no one gets hurt. Or maybe someone will get hurt. I don't know.
They look at each other and like nods and then turn back and wave at their friend like, you don't know what they mean, but after it, the gate is slowly starting to go up. Or the port. What are you called? The one
Port
going
Palace.
down. Yeah. Just very strange word, and I cannot pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's like matriculations.
Welcome in, Yola.
Sorry.
Then I'm gonna say to this guy who I have. Do we know his name?
No.
Okay. All right. Listen here, whatever your name is. You're gonna play nice until we get inside the city, and then you're gonna let us all go, and no one else is gonna get hurt, especially you. Or alternatively, I could just snap you in half. Which would you prefer?
Make me an intimidation roll here.
Just regular or with advantage?
Come on, that was great.
You can have advantage.
Thank you. Probably need it.
It's quite a good argument, I must say.
Critical intimidation.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Don't
Now
attack them. Don't attack them.
That's better. Alright, now let's go in nice and friendly like. And also, while we're going in, you can tell me what kind of bounty you expected to pick up for us. And why you attacked those knights.
That's a lot of
He's taking
words for one round. So let's go back to.
That's okay.
That's Gorm.
Am I seeing that everything is coming down? Or
everything is coming down?
Like coming, like they're opening the door and letting us in and attacking us. Yeah.
Well, you don't know if they're not attacking you, but the portcullis is opening.
Okay, I want Bob to break the shackles on my feet as well, so I can move freely.
Go ahead.
Is same roll?
Yeah, same roll.
Same roll. Come on. Nice. Oh God. Why?
Like on time, pain going in with that. Someone stumbles. 1D roll. That's so good. That's so good. Holy crap! That was just epic timing.
That's
Here, take 4 points of damage on your feet as Bob is trying to pounce your shackles, but hit your feet instead.
Yep, that's good. Damn it. Yeah. Then I just try to hide under Bob instead.
Yeah.
Not trying to be seen. Yep.
And then you see 2 arrows coming flying towards you. Gorm and
Yep.
Dorben. Gorm.
Yep.
16.
Can I shield? That's
Yeah, if it is a spell.
Yeah, because my hands are not bound anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna shield. Yeah. Then
I have
I'm fine.
Plus
I have a
5.
question.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, that would bring my total up to 20.
Go ahead, Orban. Ask your question.
So, because I have danger sense, right?
Yeah.
I realize this isn't a save, but would I be able to see this coming and with enough time use a reaction to lift this guy up as a shield in front of the arrow?
Immersion.
Good one.
I mean, it's brilliant, but
A literal
immersion.
human shield.
You do manage to do it. And the arrow hits the merchant instead. He's taking a lot of damage. You can hear like some of the ribs broken down, and you feel
I
that.
thought the guards are hitting him.
Yeah, then you feel as well. He's going like, no, don't. And he falls unconscious in your arms.
Okay. Well, there goes the source of information, but oh well.
He's not dead, you think?
I'm not dead yet.
Exactly.
yes, mostly dead.
Yes.
He's getting better.
Bring out
I
your
can
dead.
still bite.
Bring out your dead.
Mostly dead is slightly alive.
Indeed.
It's just
Yes,
a flesh.
Just feed him a big
Back
nut and he'll come back to
Tuesday.
life.
Yeah. But yeah, then it's your turn. Robin.
Heal the merchant.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, sure you can.
The merchant is.
I mean, the donations, incentives are mostly as guidelines anyway, so.
Anyone driving the wagon?
The ones closest to you, no.
Okay, but they do have like horses or whatever to drive them.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to drag Merchant Boy with me up into the driving of one of these wagons.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shout to the other two. Oh wait, one of them's unconscious. Who's unconscious?
Brown.
Brown. All right, so
The
I'm
one
gonna
that
shout to.
costed. No, you didn't see that, so okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shout to the other one. Pick up your friend and get in. And then I want them to jump in the wagon because I'm gonna drive this thing into the city.
Okay.
Come with me
Get
if
away
you
car.
want to live.
Yeah.
Gorm.
Come with me if you want to live.
Gorm,
Like
what do you
Thelma and
do?
Louise over the edge. If I can, I'm gonna take hold of my friend and hold on to the cart while the cart goes away. You know, like
Make me
get hold of the bumper, get hold of Browen, and just hang on.
Make me a
I'm not whipping it into Thinger yet. I'm just ready for you guys to get on, but I'm ready to go. Now that the portcullis is opening.
If I have proper time, I want to get on.
Yeah.
That's what
Make an athletic check.
athletics. Oh yeah.
To carry your friend.
Ah.
Yeah, I would allow it. Close enough.
Yes.
Then you're standing still and Brown doesn't weigh so much at the moment. But yeah, you do manage to get up on the back side of this wagon. This wagon does not have any like indoors roof. Whatever you call it, words.
Yeah.
What are they good for? Communication.
So then we're gonna be like,
oh, let's go, my newfound friend. I think I will trust you.
And
let's
here
blow
comes
this popsicle stand.
And here comes the next round of volley of arrows towards you.
Are we moving now? Is the wagon moving now, so it's harder to hit?
You didn't say you were holding an action to start the wagon going when the dwarf was on, so no.
Pretty sure that's exactly what I said. I'm waiting for them to get on before I start the wagon.
Did you?
I believe so.
I'm sorry. So if that's the case, sorry, I missed that. Maybe I was focused on chat. But sure.
We're focused on trying to work out how to deal with these shenanigans.
Gorm, 13.
Yes. No.
We've been quite
with disadvantage. Dorban, disadvantage. Whew. Yep, that was a disadvantage roll. Of course. 2 1s.
Yep. Yes.
You know what? That's exactly my AC. No, it's not. You missed.
Oh. And yeah, you start driving into the city. The rest of the cars behind you start to follow you as well. The carriage. Yeah. The carriage behind you doesn't have a driver as well. It starts a little bit more after, but they still have a horse. And when you start moving,
following the other one,
and the horse starts moving as well, and the one behind it, not really up to what's happening in the front, continues to swell, and then and it continues. But yeah, make me also.
Could someone maybe kind of slap my face so I wake up?
How fast do you want to drive this carriage, Robert?
How is the portcullis open enough to get the wagon through?
Pain! Oh my gosh! Holy crap!
Horse takes an arrow to the knee.
Horse takes an arrow to the knee.
The second horse, not my horse.
Takes 4 points of damage. Bad pain.
Oh god.
Luckily for you, that the horse.
How would you attack the animal?
Does have a lot of HP.
You can't attack the animals, just the merchants.
But yeah. How fast did you want to drive this cart?
Pretty fast.
Pretty fast. So make me an animal handling. Okay. Or do you have land vehicles?
Do I have land vehicles? I don't think I do. I'll check.
I do.
I don't.
So make me. Oh, what should that be? For today, I would say a dexterous. Do yeah.
Just roll dex.
Just roll a dex check.
Okay.
Check. 6. The horses are not stupid. They will not run into the walls or anything like that.
Thank goodness.
They do halt and rear up as they're getting closer to the gate, as it is not fully opened yet. So you are standing on just outside. But luckily for you, from here they can't see you with their bows.
Nerds.
Are we still in combat order?
We will now take a break.
How do I?
Oh.
And when we come back, we will see what have happened to Gavin and Bjorlund.
Yeah, I get my orb back and my hat back, and everything was jolly good.
Okay,
yes.
Good. That sounds just nice.
Yes.
But yeah, let's go ahead and have a break. If you want to stay close, and also just take something to drink, something to eat if you want to. Fresh air is always good. Just stretch your legs and stretch your back as well. Stand up, walk about.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, yes.
Fresh air is good.
Stay.
This is tea, I promise. Okay,
Yes.
I will drink the water instead then. Okay, no. It is
Need
tea
to
with honey in
refill.
it.
Yeah.
Let's roll the break.
falls apart. It is your family that holds it together.
When he decided that something was going to change.
The city moves real fast, and you got to move with it. You make a million choices a day to survive in Nevadas, and some of those choices are gonna hurt folks.
I saw the woe and torment inflicted by the creatures of the night. My steel will strike onto thee.
We all know they don't make engines like they used to. So at some point, you're gonna need to give the old can some TLC. Just do yourself a favor and avoid doing that in the middle of an asteroid belt.
Careful! Careful! Here I go!
Whether you're a magician or a warrior, there's something for you.
most exciting.
We're never gonna make it home. We have to go back to our world, user!
I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Trust me.
Fast, cause I'm right near the building. Welcome everybody, adults and to the children. The guitars, the bass, the drum, the ruppa-puppa-pum, the dum dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
Welcome back, people. Hope you had a great time.
It's the shoot train.
Get to the dragon. Get to the wagon.
Who's gaming now? Yes, I have rolled the healing for the merchant.
Rolled a 1.
But I rolled poorly. I rolled 1, but he's healed for 1. So he is no longer unconscious in the wagon.
We can fix that.
We can fix that. Macadamian. Holy crap. Oh yeah, we were going back to Gavin and Bjorn. Bjorn, you just been thrown into a building. Gavin, you are walking in behind them. Into the building as well. Just not directly after, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to be discreet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
and you're all a 10, so you are above average for that.
Hey,
they are not really that good at looking out as well, so... Especially not when they have this pirate in their hands.
So, this was a tavern, right?
No.
Or just... Huh.
They said they were going to a tavern.
Ah.
They lied.
It's a building.
Oh, wait. It's not a tavern, no. But it's kind of a drinking hole for the scum of the city.
Well, yeah, that's what... well, I mean, a drinking hole, so it's still, like...
Yeah.
It's tavern-ish.
Yeah.
Ironically, it's called the drinking hole.
But you might be a little bit too well dressed. Not like they will immediately spot you when you're going in.
I can fix that. I will...
Under illusion.
No, I will...
Box.
No. So, I do have a prestidigitation, so I can soil myself. So, on my green jacket, I just make it like dusty and filthy and stuff like that.
Yeah, do fix that. And also, Infinite Monkey Tales, welcome in. Hello, NG. Welcome.
Hello.
I'm not sure if the chat translator is supposed to be...
Yeah, chat translator just likes to translate weird stuff.
Yeah, I think they should go and have a lay down as well. Did they take a break? Did chat translator take a break? They should.
I don't think they did.
No. But yeah, as you walk in a little bit off the room,
a bit soiled.
Bjorn, can you make me a Constitution save?
Yep. Constitution. I should have fixed the dice now, so... Ouch!
Yeah, okay. As you go in, it's not very many in here that is like keeping up talk and loud music or singing at the moment. So you do spot at the back end of the room when you entered, Gavin, the two lovely gentlemen, or what we should call them, dragging away...
please give my hat back.
Dragging away Bjorlund. His arm is like on their shoulder, one each, head down, being dragged. But he has his hat over his face, so he should like downward, so he doesn't look like something. But he's being dragged away.
Dragged where exactly?
To one of the back doors.
Okay. Before that, I will try to be discreet, and I will go to the bar counter and say, "1 beer, please."
You don't look like you've been here before.
No, I just arrived.
Do you have the mark?
Sir? Sure. I then try to think, like, do I have anything that could be the mark? And I think, like, well, I do have that pin. So I take out that pin and, like, what about this? The mark?
Yeah, what would it be for you, sir?
A beer, an ale, my kind sir.
Would you like a half pint or a pint?
Oh, half pint for now.
Here you go.
And what the pint?
First on the house, as usual.
Of course. Cheers.
And tell the boss the tribute is coming tomorrow.
Sure. Yes, I'll inform him about that. Don't you worry about it. And thank you for this bountiful gift.
And as you're like taking the half pint of beer, slowly turning away, you can see in the corner of your eye going like from the bartender.
Yeah.
Take my money.
Pain again. So come on. Pain doesn't like you, Gavin.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring on the pain. 2 damage from alcohol poisoning.
Drink was speed in.
So I'm just gonna I just imagine this ale is just very like it's an old batch and it's there's a little bit something foaming up there and it's perhaps been fermented a bit too long.
Yeah.
You know, rats can get into those barrels, right?
Yeah, probably some rat shit is floating there also. And I take a big swig of it like.
And then I have to ask you to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
No, guys. In the olden days, if the brew wasn't brewing, they just added a few corpse fingers.
This
true story.
Ale hit you as 2 rocks tumbling down from the mountain.
Okay.
You're still conscious, so to say, but your vision is very bad at the moment, and if you try to stand up, you would certainly fall down on the ground.
So did I take a full down it in hatch because like no fortitude isn't that bad, but it's yeah. Did I take a the only way I can see this working is if because Gavin has been drinking a lot throughout his life as a professor, but yeah. So I think he took a very big swig, like drinking almost half the pint, and then trying to impress.
Half a pint.
That's a potent piss. Holy crap! But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am not gonna risk moving. I'm gonna try to sober down before I go, and also look around all misty, and then try to sober up before I go after Bjornland.
Yep.
Or who this person is with a pirate hat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is maybe it's the owner of the orb. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't.
He might have information about your friend. His friend.
Yeah.
Back at the gate. Waiting for it to
Back at the gate.
Go up so you can get your wagon inside. It takes a few rounds, but no arrows are being shot at you. You don't really see anyone.
Those rounds, if we could break out of these shackles, that'd be great.
But
yes. While we're running away, I want to try to wake up Browen.
Yep. You use your action to wake him up.
Yeah.
You're awake, Browen.
Yeah.
Oh! What's happening?
Still damage. As you wake up, what was it called again? Portcullis?
Portcullis,
yes.
Portcullis.
Important colors.
Yes. The important colors.
Gate cage.
The gate curtains
cage.
is going up. And as you wake up, the gate curtain is just above Dorban's head. And just enough so just to start drive through.
The second it gets high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, booyah. Or something.
As you
Also, I really hope my stuff is in this wagon.
And as you start to ride through into the street, could I have animal handling again from you, or rather a dex
handling or just dex? Roll dex, yeah.
For land vehicle.
That would be a critical.
Really nice, really nice. Still only a 10. Oh.
Yes, but that's
taking
the highest
you
I
down.
can roll. That's the highest dice roll I can do.
That any of us can do.
Exactly. I have a +0 to dex.
Well, you are glad that you did manage to succeed on that roll, giving the archers on the top of the gate a disadvantage, so they only roll a 16 to hit you, Dorban.
16 will hit.
Yeah, otherwise it would be a crit. So I would like you to make a Constitution save. And also take 4 damage from the
4 damage, sure.
thick arrow. But
Don't worry about it.
But you're still up and awake. Just taking that bludgeoning damage from the arrow.
Ow.
But they missed also Gorm, rolling very bad on their attacks. As they have disadvantage on you moving away. And the other wagons start to like the horses see you start moving and it's continue dragging its wagon, and the next one coming after, not really knowing why they are going at this pace, but they are holding up. Where would you like to go with your newfound caravan?
What am I? Do I
hang
have
on a
like?
moment.
Do I have?
Hang on a moment. We are still on that map.
Follow your intuition.
Here we go.
Ooh, a new map.
Let's.
Oh. Ooh.
Get in.
I don't know what this map is made from.
Pain. Holy crap, Pain. Here we go. The horse takes another 2 arrows to its knee.
What?
Horse.
Pain doesn't like you, obviously.
What the
Also,
fuck?
let me...
Pain likes to be...
I'm starting to think that GM is actually Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're suspecting you. We're on you now.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Troll is donating to himself.
I'm just sad. I've been trying to donate here like the whole time, but I've been. It's not working.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you need that credit card thing.
Yeah.
So, what are my choices? Where are we? Where are we? Is probably a good thing. Did you say the western gate?
No, let's see. Southwestern.
Southwestern gate. So where this road is coming in here.
Let's see here. Where is?
Yeah.
All
There's a
players.
nice flag
There we
there.
go.
It should be here, right? That color.
Yeah. That's what I figure. Is this one here?
Let's go. Yeah. Wee with Southwestern.
There you go.
Oh,
Thank
we get
you.
flag. You get flag.
You have a flag that
Cool.
you can move about.
We can capture the flag.
You have captured the flag.
As we ride through the gate, are there any landmarks that stand out as I quickly scan the area inside the city?
Let me just have a look at the map again so I can refocus. Don't worry about the numbers. The numbers are not correct.
Okay.
As they were random generated names.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Worry
Exactly.
about it.
Exactly. If only one had something to show that you should not worry about it.
Yeah. Someone is not, doing their job.
There we go. Thank
I'm
you.
not going to say who, but...
As you ride closer into town, into the...
Do you feel shame?
Into here.
No feelings.
I will move you. As you are now standing in... you have just entered and are about there.
Okay.
Should have made a flag with a little more hint at the bottom to show where you are.
It's quite alright.
Is it alright for the stream? Yeah. Yeah, you can also. Yeah. That's that the DM must fight. Holy crap!
In IRL.
Yes.
Add $10. Add an enemy to the DM. Okay. But yeah, as Pain has been donating to do damage to the horse and to the party. Let's not forget about that. And also we have had healing for the merchant. There's also for $5 rule of cool. You can give a coin to the players as a pool, and they can use that to tell a story, a cool story, and it will happen. Within limits, of course. Within limits. For $10 you can add an enemy, and for $25 you can add a boss to a fight. And also for $15 you can pick an accent that I
so want to get that fixed.
Going to try and fix.
Yes.
It's been my goal here for the last couple of hours.
If let's see, Gavin, are you in chat, by the way?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you because I would like to have accents, but you could also always try and get in contact with Payne and pay him, and he can pay. They can pay us. Because Payne seemed to be able to. Payne, it's for the kids. No.
Anyway, what's this thing off to?
To the left,
big
you
area?
have the graveyard. And to the right, is... wait, you haven't been here before, right? No?
Nope.
Oh, so you have a big graveyard circled by a large wall about... what is it? 7 feet.
Okay, can't go left.
You, who I just met, just go forward and then left on the big street and we'll be fine.
All right, we need to get out of range of these archers. So I'm gonna go straight.
next
And then
left.
which way did you say? All right, so go straight past the
Left.
graveyard, and then I'm gonna pull left.
You're not going to the center?
To here? No.
Yes,
gonna
move.
do what
Left
the
is
dwarf
always
tells me.
right.
Move the flag. All of
Oh, I
you
can
should
move
be
the
able
flag.
to move the flag.
So I guess left down here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So down this side street.
Oh, okay, yeah. So as you're moving, they will get another volley off before you get out of reach. You still have disadvantage. So for you, Gorm, it's a 5. So I'm guessing no.
No.
And Dorban, it's a 15 to hit again.
It's gonna hit.
With a disadvantage. The other one was 20.
Wow.
Oh.
I forgot how the enemies get a d20.
Yep. Yeah, they are more powerful than you, apparently.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll damage, and
Likely
you're going to roll me a Constitution save again.
Okay. Constitution save.
Bits are not. Sorry, no. And nor
Oh
are
dear.
subs. Oh. First of all, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the arrow.
Wow, that's quite a bit. But okay, I'm still
Are you
good.
still up?
Oh yeah. No
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah, okay, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But with a failed Constitution save, you do start to bump up, and
I'll slip at the wheel.
Gorm, Pain is donating another $1 to damage the horse. Poor horse. What has the horse done? 4 points of damage to the horse.
The horse has probably more health than we do, to be honest.
That's true. The horse will outlive us all, even taking all this damage.
But it's 3 arrows to the knee. So.
And they got
Payne
one knee
really wants
left.
hamburger tonight.
Yeah. Browen and Gorm, you see that this creature sitting at the reins of this wagon gets an arrow in his head and just knocks unconscious. Still sitting there, holding the reins. But it's like his head is like bumping down into his knees.
I had to point out the merchant is
since
also
I
there.
actually are proficient in land weed.
And the merchant is
actually have
waking
to
up
do that.
during this spectacular as the wagon is now starting to go into the walls, as well as in the sharp turn, the horse stepped wrong and damaged its leg.
Oh.
Oh.
Is there time for me to jump out to the driver's seat and take control of the situation?
If someone
Probably.
donates $5 in the next 5 minutes, you can have a coin to do that.
I've been trying to.
Not for the lack of trying.
Yeah.
Not for the lack of trying. No. I give you that.
Yeah. So many.
For like 2 hours.
2 hours, man.
Okay.
It's painful.
Okay. Tell me a story. Paint
Okay.
me a picture here.
So, Gorm sees this huge elf orc fall asleep, or whatever he does, So he wants to spring like a cat, like he has seen Bob do when Bob is chasing mice in the caverns. And while he do that, he want to kick the merchant in the head and like an extra push, and then land and just lie on his tummy and hold on to the reins.
Would you say that that is acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
I would say it's whichever one he's more proficient in.
Pick one and stick with it. Yeah.
That's why it's athletics.
So, acrobatics you said, right? Just roll me the one that you pick.
Acrobatics.
You get both classes from it.
Both?
No. 9.
Close to perfect.
I will.
The DC was 15.
Oh, that's fair enough. When the max we can roll is like 12 or something.
That's why we have the coins of cool. No, wait, we don't have them. Oh.
No.
Nope. I'm sorry, players. I'm sorry, and also I'm sorry, chat. I don't know why Payne is doing this. Payne is being very evil, but it's for the kids, so.
Yes.
Yeah. So this
at least
thing,
it's not Syrian.
he's not in the chat, or is he?
Kill the horses for the kids.
Payne. Payne is using an alias.
People named Payne.
He's using an alias. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I think Payne is the real name, and the name in chat is the alias.
It's the name of Payne is the name of the game.
Yeah. No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as you do this, you do manage to take hold of the reins and stop the horse from colliding into the wall, and in this as well as what's the word again? Not crap, but diverting a crash.
Swerve.
But as the horse stops, it's fall down. Not dead, but can't really stand up again.
Like,
can I?
But it's still connected to the wagon.
The horse is not dead; it's only sleeping.
Yes.
No animals were harmed during this event.
No fictional.
It's gone to the ranch. Out in the...
Gone to the ranch. It's lasagna now. Oh, that's a sweet joke.
I mean, if the horse dies, Payne's going to have to come up with something else to inflict damage on.
Yeah. Can I resaddle the cart to Bob instead, so Bob can drag the cart?
It will take some time, but yes, you can.
Yes,
There's nothing you can do instantly, but you can start to.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious still, yeah.
Okay, I'll wake him up and then I will do it.
You wake him up.
If I can.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we should just
help me with this dead horse. Oh, not dead horse.
Bro, and how many times have you been in the city?
What? How many times?
Have you been in the city?
I grew up here. Lots of times.
Yeah, but how...
I know everyone.
You know everyone.
Everyone of note, at least. Okay. I don't know everyone. I know most of the fences.
Okay.
Okay, I just know one fence.
Okay, yeah.
Perhaps
that's fair enough.
one
that's
or two barkeeps that are also shady fences. But other than that, I know everyone.
Looking up and around while this other dwarf is waking up the elf orc and starting to change the cart from the wheel, from the horse to his stone animal.
Maybe we should just grab our stuff and bail.
You're looking around and you are just crashed outside for plot reasons unknown. Outside one of the worst fences in town. The shadiest one. But he can always help you. But it comes as a price. But he will always help people. Yes or no? Yes or no? But you are not saddling, but rearranging from the horse to Bob. It will take a few minutes to do so. And also Bob is still in chains.
Okay, I will break the chains first. I forgot about that. With my tools. I will take out my toolkit and just try to break it.
We will see. We will see. But
Yeah.
Torben, what are you doing?
I'd like to check and see if there's anyone chasing after us.
Behind you stands a wagon without a driver but a horse, and behind that is another wagon. And you think that there is a third wagon behind that, but it's still on the other main street.
Okay. Well, if I can, I'd like to quickly check these wagons to see if any of them have my stuff in them, because I'd like my stuff back.
Roll me a d. Roll me a d20. 7. It's not on the first one. That one you're sitting on. But you are going back each wagon to check. Yeah. The second wagon has them. Spread out. Not like all in one place, but it's all in that wagon.
Okay. Gotta get this stuff now.
And as you are doing this, out from the fence place, or rather the shadiest drinking hole in town, Browen, comes 2 ruffians. One with a pirate hat and one with very nice boots, like 2 pay grades above his own.
Do I know these guys?
And they
Didn't
stop.
I got my pirate hat back?
Maybe they took it back when they were finished with you, whatever they did. And they stop to see you, and they start to fumble with the jackets and out take a scroll, and it's put it up, and they look towards Dorben, and then back at the scroll, and towards Dorben, and they go back in.
Is that normal around here? This is my first time
you
in
can
the
roll
city.
me an history.
Yeah.
Dorben and Browen. No!
Wrong name.
Wrong name!
I've been so good so far, but yeah.
That was this time you're gonna slip out. Yeah. Okay.
Roll me history. It doesn't work in this chat, but yeah. We will change it to 51.
History. I'm guessing that I was one of the ones you were supposed to say. Or...
I just have 2.
These are henchmen of the Crow. The Crow being the fence that I talked about. They are not really like inner circle workers. They're most like seconds from the outer ring. Like almost at the bottom of the chain, but they are still working for them. Usually they are ones picking people from the street to have underground fights.
Oh,
good. Underground fights.
I say to my newfound friend. I say to my newfound friend. I don't share this wisdom with my new friend. I will say, oh yeah, people usually just have random papers looking at you and checking. That's exactly
specifically, or I've never been here before.
So,
anyone?
Do I, by chance, know any one of these guys?
Personally?
No, I mean by reputation or personally, if that's possible.
Good question. Let me roll a die.
I mean, they're what?
Let me roll a die.
Because I mean, there can't be that many thieves here in this city, could it? Or
well. Not on the streets. Maybe under. You do know one by reputation. One being left foot. As he has 2 left feet.
Oh damn.
You cannot take that wrong name for that one though.
No. He's an excellent dancer.
He is getting a reputation on having a good eye for people that fight entertaining. Maybe not the winners, But they are good at entertaining the crowd.
And
bringing
what
in
would
people.
his stand be then?
So he just checked Dorban out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say, Gavin?
Nothing.
Okay.
Well, Dorban, it's a little bit like that. It seems like you have a fan club here.
That seems unusual.
Well, this is an unusual city. Welcome, my friend. Let's go to a bar and have a drink.
Well, after the morning we've had, I wouldn't say no to that.
So,
you also know that this is a water hole, so you can have drinks here, but maybe it depends on yourself if you want to go in or not.
If we're gonna have a drink, I can at least take the chains off us, and then we can at least get out of here.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
What happened to the merchant, by the way?
He is sitting in the wagon, shaking, fearless, not fearlessly, but in fear.
The other one.
The other one. He is in shock after almost crashing into this wall.
Okay. Once my shackles are off, I'd like to go over to him and just lean in real close and be like, if you tell anyone where we went or mention anything about what happened here, I'll come back for you. Have a nice day.
You too, sir.
If you ever need a ride, call Air Dorban.
And you go into the crow's water hole. Browen knows his place, so if Browen has another name for it, you can just shout it out.
Yes, this is the Pink Panther waterhole.
Pink Panther waterhole.
Well, that's what it's
copyrighted.
known as. Actually, the name of the pub is probably something dull, like the Troll's Head or something.
Materian, depending on which character you talk, I have a lot of characters. I have them all except 5. 6. I just forgot.
If I could only give you an accent. Oh, what a dream. What a dream.
Ooh.
Yes.
Almost like if Pain donates for accent, you will donate to Pain. It's almost like that.
No, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
I've already given him that offer, but it doesn't seem to pan out.
Oh well. Yeah, well, that's how it goes.
As you go into the tavern, at the bar, you see these 2 ruffians talking to the bartender, holding this people's piece of paper, looking in shock as you enter the room. As like thinking like they would not be so stupid to walk in afterwards, but they did. And the bartenders just stand up straight and just yell out into the bar. Whew. 100 gold to the one that captured the barbarian. And he points towards Dorban.
I turn around and look behind me.
And then I turn around and look behind me.
And the whole bar stands up. When I say the whole bar, it's like 10 people.
So, Dorban, what do you think? Should we split it 50-50?
There is one person that doesn't stand up, and it looks to be a very intoxicated no.
Wow. He's even smaller than you.
And also a D4 healing to the one that can impersonate me the best. Apparently, I don't know how we were going to judge that, but...
Apparently, I don't know how we're going to judge that one, but... Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Read the rules. Don't worry about it. No, wording.
And, Robin, what is your... Oh, I mean Gorm.
Gorm.
Oh, no.
How much do we need to donate to kill the GM?
$2. Someone asked that. Someone did ask that.
$2.
I might have answered with the amount. That would be good.
$100. Who do I have as mod at the moment? What is our total at the moment?
Not enough.
Not enough. I know we had more than $5 donated so far, at least.
Oh. That's just for killing the horse.
That's just and healing the merchant.
Oh, I won! Woo!
Oh, I so wish I could donate.
Here,
what
take
a
one.
dream.
Oh, I hate one healing.
One health back to you.
Yes.
But yeah, they are all standing up except one gnome that seems to be very intoxicated. And they are dragging their clubs. 2 of them. The rest are just going with fists in. And
This was a tavern, not a club.
At least they are not. At least there are no seals here. So.
Same, different line.
So roll for initiative.
Oh.
Or if you want to be captured, then you don't have to roll for initiative.
An offer from Browen.
They're just trying to capture one, right?
They seem to be only capturing Dorben.
Can I
I'm gonna sit down at the bar.
And they are and he's offering 100 gold to one that brings him.
Can I let my dwarf friends capture me?
Well, they are closest at the moment.
Hey,
how'd you guys like 100 gold?
Split it 50-50?
Yes, I mean
yes,
definitely.
Yes, I can put the shackles on, but not lock them if that's fine.
Yeah, roll with it.
Yeah. Have you taken off your shackles? Yeah. Yes, you have, Torben?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we did it.
The Chewbacca move. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, the Chewbacca. We want to do the Chewbacca move.
No. The Chewbacca maneuver.
Maneuver. Yes.
Yes.
It's a maneuver.
It's a maneuver. Yeah.
Yes. So we hazardly hit him on the head. He faint, and then we put shackles on him. It's like, oh, we captured him.
Oh, woe is me! You have hurt me. I will be unconscious.
2 of the one that are closest are coming up and helping you bind him down with a piece of rope that they have. Not like.
Oh, I shackled him.
Oh, you shackled him. Oh. Well, they put a gag on him.
Looks like they're shaking.
They put a gag on him. Just in case.
Okay. Yeah.
And they start to argue with you
put the shackles on, but they're not locked, so you can get free.
No, this is mine. This is mine, but my bounty. Get away! And they start to push you away.
What? We saw him first.
Yes, we brought him here from the gates under fire from the guards, so we will get the payment. Or otherwise, my cat here will eat you.
From the guards, you say?
No.
Yes.
That way he was saying was from the bandits.
Guards? No,
we were guarding him. You know,
we mean gods. We mean the gods smiled upon us. Sorry, I'm unconscious.
The gardens.
Well, the
gardens.
Gods smiled upon us. That's why we're here. Yes, that's true.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there. Bring him forward.
Yes, Harry, you want to inspect his teeth?
Yes.
I'm not going to buy him as a slave.
The gag, then.
This one is going to fight.
You need to know if I have good teeth so you can bite his opponents.
Yeah, curious question. What is he going to fight?
The crow hasn't decided yet. We will see what the cages are involved.
How about the drunk pirate in the corner?
There is no drunk pirates in the corner.
Oh.
It's only a gnome.
How about him?
I'm at the bar counter anyway, so I'm not in the corner.
Yep.
Nursing because I'm not moving because I was.
Oh yeah.
So I'm staying here until I'm sober enough. So yeah.
And he looks over. No. The crow will not let one of his own men fight.
Oh. Can I fight him?
But you two. Would you like to place a wager on yourself?
No, that's fine.
I mean, you have 100 gold to spend.
I would like it in my hand, please.
Well,
bending down behind the counter, taking up a chest, opening the chest, handing you both 10 platinum pieces.
I thought this was going to be like a Greedo type situation. Gorm shot first.
Gorm.
Yes.
Does an 18 hit you?
18?
Yes.
I shield.
You are focused on the gold.
Wait, is someone attacking me?
From behind, yes.
Yes, then Bob is gonna put disadvantage on them because he can do it as a reaction.
Okay. 14.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Wow, you're nimble.
Browen, 13.
You know, I can enhance my armor.
Yes, make me a Constitution save.
Okay.
You only take 1 damage though, so that's good, I guess.
Is that from pain too? No.
No. Yeah, a little bit pain. Getting hit at the back of the head. Let's see here. Waiting for the roll. 7. As you reach out
Rolling
to take,
like I used to.
you have just taken your 10 platinum pieces as you feel something hitting your head, and then it goes black or blank for you. You feel the air of something swishing behind your back, Gorm, as you're just stretching out to take this.
I feel the need for long rest.
Only if we had cards that we could play.
If only you have cards to use. Not this game. If only you have coins to use.
Yes. Oh. Okay, something's missing in my head.
Something was trying to hit you in your head from behind. But you are holding the 10 pieces of platinum.
I will put them away in my pocket. I will turn around and see what tried to hit me.
There stands a ruffian there with like a sock with a lot of stone in it. It looks like.
I'm gonna be like, that's not very good of you. Now my cat will eat you probably. Then Bob will show his gnarly stone teeth and growl like a stone. I don't know how stone cat growls.
Meow. Sounds very gravelly.
It's not growling. It's graveling.
Ooh. Oh, that was the worst.
Gorm.
Yeah.
For touching your forehead, you gain 2 health back from pain.
Oh, okay.
That was a long time ago they did that. But the first one touching the forehead.
Didn't see that at all.
So there you go.
Okay.
Well, technically I was the first to do it, but
you don't get to heal.
I don't need to heal. The horse healed.
The horse healed.
Perhaps.
So we wouldn't be in this situation.
No,
Is the horse still alive?
Yeah, it's just lying on the ground outside.
Oh, yeah, I wagered that
as far as we
killed
know.
him.
No. We don't kill animals on this stream.
No, it just went into the farm in the north.
Kids and animals are safe on this stream.
Yeah.
This stream.
Well, now.
Yeah.
No need to fight in the bar.
Well,
like I said, would you like to wager on yourself?
I'm betting, since you can't even hit me, you wouldn't even be able to hit him. Are you too scared to fight him?
I like your attitude. Let's say this. I will give you 10 times more if you fight for the crow. Where did the accent go? I don't know.
So you will give me 100 platinum if I win. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I can take that.
But
challenge.
if you lose,
you pay me anyway. That's fine. Otherwise, my cat.
I get your stone friend.
Am I still blacked out?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. If I win, I get the money. If I lose, he will eat you. That's how it goes. And then Bob will growl even more.
We will see about that.
But, I won't lose. And then I look at Dorben and give him a wink.
Well, boys, take them with us. And they will lead you away. And they will grab Gavin as well.
Wait, what?
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Well, you wouldn't like to miss this fight, I think.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I want to see fight.
And he grabs you under his arm and just walks away with you.
Fight!
Let's see here. Let's head on over to another scene. Ba, ba, ba.
I don't like this.
You don't like this?
No.
You can drag yourself out to the arena.
Oh no!
All except Gavin. Oh yeah, Gavin, you can drag yourself out as well. You will be sitting at to the top one. Here, somewhere there, in the front.
There we go.
Mine is not dragging.
It's not working for you?
It doesn't want to drag.
Drag out your normal token. In that case.
Alright, let's try that.
Hopefully that will work. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Take my money.
Gavin, your stomach acid is hurting you.
Okay.
No,
Pain doesn't like you. You take 3 points of acid damage.
Ah, my acid reflux.
I shouldn't have been drinking that.
That piss.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, mine doesn't want to drag.
Let's see, what time is it? It's almost there, yeah.
It's now or left, right?
So, while we are working out the fight and where everyone is, we're going to watch a little bit of a video of why we are here. Remember that this is all for Toys for Tots, an organization that collects money to get presents or Christmas presents for kids in families that doesn't have that well. We are doing it now because they need to get the money and because they have a lot of contact, so they will not go out into the store and buy from that prices, but they have a lot of contact to get more toys for their bucks, so to say.
So they go to wholesaler. Wholesale. Nej.
They
Nej,
go to
ska man
Walmart. No, wait. No, they don't. No, maybe they do. I don't know, but they don't go there in Civilized. So we will watch a little bit of a video. Hold your tissues close for tears. Maybe they will come. And we will figure out the fight. See you soon.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Here's Santa Claus.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
Do-do. Do-do, do-do. Brown is gone. Oh my gosh.
He's taking a sandwich.
He's taking a sandwich.
You're like 2 minutes. He was like, okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Look, we have a top hat wearing snake.
Yeah.
Why do we have a top hat wearing snake?
Find out if you watch our streams.
Legendary neurotoxin. Would you need 10 or 15 to drop a bullet in the arena? Asking for a friend. Your friend. I think it's only 10 actually for them.
Yeah, it's 10 for an enemy.
Yeah, but could they be considered a boss? That
For
is
our level, pretty, yeah.
Bull, yeah.
Yeah, that's
at least level 3, I guess.
For our weakened selves,
Hey,
yes.
Hey, I sent you a picture of a beholder in a top hat. That might be an option.
Do we have that?
Yeah, I sent you on Discord. No, it's in the Discord.
Do you think I'm watching Discord?
No, it's just in general.
Oh! I thought you meant you were sending like private to me.
No, I was
private.
Private. Oh,
very sensual.
Yeah.
Where is you said general?
Yes, the Viking in general.
Is it a PNG as well? No.
Yes, it is. Should be. I think.
It looks like it has a normal background.
I can fix it at PNG if you want.
If you fix it, yeah.
For later.
The team is alone fighting it. And they have less HP as when they started. And
Yeah,
because some of them are out unconscious, shackled, half shackled.
Pretend shackled, can bust out at any time.
And one is sitting on the side.
Yep.
Yeah. Woo! Fight!
Oh, god damn it. Not even the VPN worked.
People want to bring in monsters for you and bring you coins. But
they're so nice.
But something is holding them back. And not themselves, but it's something. But they are working on it, I've heard.
Oh, it's the American address thing.
I was going to say something, but it's not that nice to say during a stream like this. Had it been my own stream, I could have said it. But this is a
little audience tokens. That's cool.
It's a bulletin token. I heard someone wants to have a bullet.
Bullet.
It's French for bullet.
But it doesn't have a token.
No,
there we go.
If you're French, I made that up.
It doesn't have a token. Good token. I do not have it.
Darn.
Oh no.
Token.
Well, we do have a beholder with a top hat. If you want to fight that instead.
Yeah. Soon.
Soon.
Yeah. Well, we have one, but it's not PNG, so you know.
You know what I have a token for?
What?
A cow.
No.
Hey, wait, you have a token for snake also with the top hat.
You have, yes.
Yes.
And a cranium rat. What is a cranium rat?
Yes.
Is that from that book? Or?
Oh, yeah, that's from some book, yeah. No.
Oh, okay. We have the Demogorgon, if you want to fight that.
Oof.
Whoa.
I don't think we're going to fight the Demogorgon now.
Why not, I ask?
Because you don't have the coins to defeat it. I would say that you don't have. No.
Okay, I can just click on the draw button on these coins.
Oh, yeah. I know. Where are those? Do I have any? What are those called? Aren't they called like frost wolves?
Winter wolves.
Winter wolf. That's why I didn't find any. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my monster manual.
Ah, there we go. Nice.
Let's get to fighting.
Let's get to fighting. You know what?
Yeah.
This time, remove all. There we go. You can now roll your turn order.
Nice. It was a this moment. They knew. They fucked up.
It's a D10. Right?
Hold crap. I'm missing.
No. Okay. Sorry.
I almost missed that. Something healing for the first one that says something nice about the GM, I think.
That's gonna be hard.
Wow!
He's got a nice looking beard.
He gives warm hugs. I know from experience.
I was first.
Yeah, you know. I had to counter the bad thing I said.
Yeah, that should be a.
There we go.
There should be a disadvantage.
For what? Oh, for yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be on my side.
Yeah.
Well then, it looks like they have something, a nice little something there that they're fighting. It's underground, so you cannot really see it. And also, that's a nice thing to say, I think. They're only seeing the PayPal button. Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
There you go. 4 healing to Gorm. No, to Dorban.
No, that's Dorban. He said nice thing.
Yeah, he was the first to say the nice thing.
Yeah, I said the bad thing.
Oh. You know what? I will be nice. As we are getting close to the end. We have, okay, not close, but 40 minutes. There will be not only damage or healing at $1. There will also be a Rule of Cool coin at $1 per dollar.
Nice.
So if you donate $5 now, it will be 5 coins that they get.
Ooh.
Not that I think that they will need it.
Is that so?
Your confidence in us is overwhelming.
Yes.
Oh look, I have the prince here.
I don't want to fight Prince.
You mean the demon formerly known as Prince?
Yes.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Which we just know nothing about.
Bjorlin's sugar daddy.
That too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Giving Bjorlund the
I
red
just
skins
arrived
and
here.
horns. Oh yeah, that's foreshadowing. Sorry. That's preview of the coming seasons.
Oh. So, is everyone in? Gorm,
Think so.
Bjorlund?
Yeah.
No, we are missing 2 people.
I'm not.
Gavin is there.
I'm not. I'm drinking. I'm still drunk. I'm not gonna fight.
Oh, legendary! Oh. Not only you get a do you get ability to fight, you also get 10 luck coins.
Nice.
To spend.
For that.
2.
So yeah, I'm not gonna fight. I don't see
3,
any reason to fight.
4,
Yeah, makes
5,
sense.
6, and yeah, we'll just drag him out here. And did I count right now? There we go. But you can be in the turn order anyway.
That's foreshadowing.
No. And also,
Gavin stepped in some pie.
Browen.
Yeah.
Would you like to be in the fight? No, you can roll to be in the fight.
I don't want
I
to be in the. I don't want to be in the fight. So if
I
if
thought
I'm
that he
rolling,
was still unconscious.
Ah, yeah, but you still have to have initiative when you get if you would be brought to consciousness again.
So like I said, there is zero reason for Gavin to fight. So if Gavin will run away like a coward, if push comes to shove,
there are sitting other people next to you, all wearing this black feather pin.
Mm-hmm. I'm just stating what I'm gonna do. Like I'm running, so.
Unless
you're running away, haha. So let's see here.
This is not the hardcore Gavin that has killed a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
Gavin that hasn't killed anyone.
Yes.
Gavin that was a professor like a couple of weeks ago. That Gavin.
No, a couple of days. It's a couple of days ago.
No, weeks ago. It took a week to a couple of weeks probably to get here to this island. So.
I mean, yeah, you mean that, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like he's just arrived here and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized: have he ever killed someone, or is it only that he have killed some things?
No, the first death that he brought was underneath the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably wounded like a wolf and then cried about it. That's the extent of like his prowess in this case.
Sitting up there, if you try to run away, your friends around you will try to force you down again.
Well, I'm not running away now.
No,
I'm just saying if you're gonna now you go and fight, I will just be running around in circles like an idiot.
Okay, you mean that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are trying to bet with you.
Oh yeah, I'm betting. Yeah, I'm really drunk now for some strange reason. So yeah.
Did you say about 500 gold?
Nope, I don't have that much.
Oh.
I only have. I'm just wagering like small coins, like a gold piece here and stuff like that. I don't have. Yeah.
For the people at home, for some reasons unknown so far, Gavin has a bar tab of 500 gold. Why?
You don't know.
Nope. You don't know.
But the main suspect is the rest of the group has pinned their bar tabs on Gavin.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what also Randy Dandy has inferred. So yeah, it's not really the rest of the group don't know, but yeah, Gavin knows.
As you are standing there, seeing this figure standing up in the top right here. Let's see, can chat see that ping? Yeah, they can. Nice. Just above Gavin, like 3 rows up. A man dressed in a feathery cloak with a hood up stands up and lifts his thumbs up, and everyone starts to cheer. And from underneath his seat in the walls, you can see the ground shifting forward. And I will have this token as a marker for where that... It's nothing above ground, but it seems to be something underneath burrowing. Around you, the wall up towards the ceilings are 15 feet. Boom. As you're taken back by the roars of the... If you only could have like the background music. No, wait, that could be copyrighted. Sorry.
I don't know. It's the guys that created Doom.
I mean, no, okay, no. That works, right? It was out of tune and everything.
Yep.
It's a cover. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is... Oh. You are standing right there. To start with, the puppers are running towards the first one that they see, being you, Dorben.
Right.
They are running one at a time, trying to bite you. For a 12.
12 is going to miss.
Remember that you have your other armor on as well.
Yes.
Yes, good. So the next one coming up, trying to hit you as well. Rolling with advantage because... No, they don't. They are not wolves. 16.
16 will hit.
That one will only get to there. And this one will just get to there. They are trying to get in to have that lovely elf or flesh for second breakfast. 16 is a hit, and you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
And also, who of you, before the damage, who of you was on the lowest HP?
I think I was... I have only lost 3.
You only lost 3?
Yeah.
I'm on 20 right now.
Out of...
Yes, the lowest. Yes, the lowest. So 20 for Bjorlund.
16.
16 for Browen.
Yeah.
I'm higher than that.
You're higher than that. Gavin, how much HP do you have?
19.
19, Gorm.
I have 21 out of 24.
Okay, so Browen, you get 3 health back. Gavin, you get 3 health back. And also I've added 2 coins to your pool of Rule of Cool, as we had a donation of $2 before. And also, he tries to knock you down with his paws as he bites. Make a safe staying throw to Browen and be knocked prone underneath this board. Oh. Someone wanted to use a coin? Is that you, Dorben? I said the wrong name. Fudge.
Yes!
Damn it.
Ah.
Dorben, could you make me a strength saving throw as they are trying to knock you prone while they bite you? They managed to knock you prone. But good for you that no other of these wargs are making it to you on this turn. Next up, it's you.
So it's half movement to get up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to get up from prone. I've got a bonus action go into a rage.
How does that sound?
Very loud.
Yeah. Do you still have your gag in, by the way? Yeah, I think so. But your shackles are like fake.
Yeah, so I imagine. Yeah, so I imagine the way the rage goes is just like bust out of the shackles. Yeah. Also, putting a shackled man in a fighting pit really isn't like very entertaining, is it? Anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, and how big are the wargs?
Good question.
Compared to me.
What do you again? Sorry.
How big are the wargs?
Oh, large wolves.
So compared to me, like
about waist high.
Waist high. Would you say that's big enough to ride?
Yeah.
I like where this is going.
Yep. Would you like to cut off your arm and put in an axe there as well?
So that's exactly the plan. Wait, no. I don't have my axe, do I?
You have a great axe.
Okay, so I do have my axe. That's cool. So my plan is I am going to use a coin.
Okay, spin me a story.
So what happens is I go into a rage. I bust out of these chains. And so the wolves are about waist high. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... Do they have like... Would you say they had like a collar or something that they were leashed with?
No, nothing.
Okay, just checking.
Well, your story.
Okay. So what's going to happen is I assume they were chained up by something, so they all have collars. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get in between these two. And then I grab them, launch myself up, push my feet in underneath their collars, and I'm going to use them I'm going to run around with me standing on their backs, and they're going to run around kind of like an improvised chariot.
Okay.
They take off.
Warg slippers.
Exactly.
So with that coin, you do actually manage to get up standing on the warg's backs. We will see how they...
Do you like my new Pumas?
We will see how they react on their turn to this. But you do manage to do your awesome move. Bjorlund!
Yes!
Before it's your turn, as you are a bit chaotic neutral, I think your character said.
I'm neutral, but I can be chaotic if that's...
No,
chaotic stupid.
He is neutral. We just think that it's chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I mean, like, it makes no sense for him to...
If it's not evil...
I just listen to other people when it comes to alignments.
Then we will check the first one. And chaotic neutral. Oh, look there, Gorm.
Yeah.
Here, take 2 damage from pain.
I thought I got healed.
We love you, pain.
Maybe I read wrong. But I just wanted to read damage.
Damn you, pain!
Oh wait, no, it was something. It was healing to one and damage to another. If someone could bring me up that again. But yeah, Bjorlund.
Yes.
You are standing there and you're seeing these huge dogs attacking you, and something from under the ground that's starting to burrow towards the group of you.
Yeah, and they are attacking Dorbren right now.
Yeah.
Right.
This strange.
Oh, they are.
They are attacking this strange half beefy elf.
Yeah. So, do I have my longbow with me?
Sure.
Yeah, in that case, I'm going to... I think that I'm going to use my precision attack.
Yep.
Because it might end badly if I don't. So I just click longbow. So that's a 6.
6. I will tell you a 6 is going to be a miss.
Yeah, and then adding the secure precision attack.
Yep, roll an 8.
That's a D8, right?
Could someone
This might still be...
relay me the message of that donation again?
Ouch! Nope.
Oh, it's 1. Oh no.
That's one wasted die.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm done.
How much was that? Was that 15?
Where?
And you are done. Gavin, standing up there doing wagers. Who do you wager on?
Okay,
Or against?
I have a question here.
Go ahead.
This is more of a question if I could use a coin for something.
The coins are up there if you spin me a cool story.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this out here. So Gavin is really like, I'm gonna. So Gavin is really like, I'm gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell the story now. So in this case, I was thinking like Gavin is very intoxicated, and he's like something about that drink really didn't settle well for his stomach. And as Gavin is pretty magical, having presentation and all kind of arcane tricks and shit, so there's something in his stomach is reacting badly, and so he just starts projectile vomiting on the bullet in this case, and it makes the whole because of the magical force, it just makes the whole area over there really slippery. And
would you say that perhaps that the magic inside you, due to this intoxicating drink, is starting to go wild?
Ooh.
Yeah, because this is probably a very strange drink. So yeah.
So would you like to roll on the wild magic table?
I would really like to roll. Oh, do it! I listen. I have PTSD because my bard character died because of a wild sorcerer and his table. But you know what?
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Fuck it.
Do it.
What did you roll?
Oh, the bullet is a large creature.
33.
So
why? I'm trying to get up to. Oh, yeah, 23. You said.
33.
3.
3.
Oh no! Well, that's boring.
Oh.
Can I reroll it? That's just boring.
What does chat say? Can we reroll it?
Yeah, because what I got was maximum damage on the next damaging spell that you cast, and that's just.
What about it is so that as you are spewing this down on the ground where this bullet is digging, the next time someone damages it does the maximum amount of damage.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Like it's yeah.
Looks like the chat is saying reroll.
Yeah,
okay.
Saying reroll.
But two of those are you guys.
It might be less good.
Might be worse, but we can work it out.
Well, it might be a fireball.
Oh, I like that.
It might be a unicorn. Goddamn it!
I like that.
Be a unicorn.
Retro.
So, am I re-rolling or not?
Go ahead.
Yes.
55.
I want the medical unicorn to come out of his puke.
What's this pain thingy that's
your
going
hair
on?
falls out.
Well, as you start to puke down on the ground, covering the ground as you described, your hair is also starting to loose from your head. And also from your arms. And all over your body.
Don't worry about it.
But don't worry about it. You have a feeling that when you sober up, it will come back.
Yeah. There went the coin.
There was a coin. And also 15. So we're going to have an accent from chat that I'm going to try and recreate for the narrator of this lovely stream.
What accent was it? Did he say?
No, I don't think I haven't got an accent yet. It was just that they summon a cult. Mr. Connery. That is you. Speaking of you, Gorm.
Sean Connery. Yes.
Even though I'm Scottish myself.
Well, Gorm, it's your turn.
Oh my
God.
Oh,
can I
we
see?
talking like Sean Connery now?
Yeah.
May I suggest you roll an attack?
I'm gonna
You
ask.
cannot die, McLeod.
I'm gonna ask the guys that brought me here.
I like that you has turned in on this accent as well, not just me.
Miss
Yeah, so
Moneypenny.
the guys who brought me here, are they close by?
No, they are up on the.
Well, they are in the.
In the
I can
crowd.
scream to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to them and say, "Who was I supposed to kick ass to get my 10 platinum? I mean 100 platinum."
And
what
he yelled back, "All of them!"
I'm gonna take.
Or rather, sorry. Yes, all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
That was not our agreement. And I'm gonna catch.
You are going to fight in the arena for me. You will get 100 platinum. Yes.
Well, no, yeah, he said that, didn't he?
I guess you could have 100 platinum if you manage to beat all these enemies.
I'm gonna I'm gonna attack the okay. I'm gonna catapult the dog that's furthest down.
This one?
Oh no. Oh yeah. Not this. That one. That one.
Okay.
Yeah. My last spell.
Is it Dex or Con?
Dex. 11.
No.
What the
Apparently
hell?
not.
Nope.
Apparently...
And then I'm gonna tell Bob to attack it, so Bob will move forward. And
Turns out they're surprisingly dexterous.
I thought I was looking at the long roll. Sorry.
Yeah. And Bob is gonna pounce like a cat. Bob does a critical.
Roll,
die, McLeod.
Roll me. You can roll on the magic table because Bob does
scores
force
a
damage.
It's force damage.
Scores a
Yeah,
critical
so
Is that
that's
is it magical crit?
Yes.
Oh.
Onslaught.
Onslaught, maximum damage, and roll damage dice again. So maximum is.
So that is
I don't know.
8.
Oh.
Maximum is.
To this day, I wonder why I turned down the roll of
Maximum
Gandalf.
is 10 damage.
Oh, you're the man now,
Yes,
dog.
but the maximum is but it's 10 plus 8, right? D8, right?
No, it's. Yeah, 10 plus d8, yeah.
Yeah, roll. So 5. So 15 damage.
No, so 6. No, that's a 5. Yeah, because the critical, that's that thing. Yeah. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob just devours this. Lovely.
And then I'm gonna look at the guy who said I'm gonna fight for him and say, "If I don't get my money, that's you." That's my turn.
Don't
That's
worry.
going to be you.
You can get more to fight.
Don't worry about it.
I hope you're happy, Chat. Chat, I hope you're happy.
This is not how I pictured the end of this stream, but here we are.
Yes.
I used to be a Russian submarine commander, even though I'm Scottish myself. Dashvedanya.
Let us remember that Tim Curry was also a Russian officer. So, yeah.
The pile in the ground is digging its way towards Bob. Emerging, you can see something that looks like a shark, but has 4 legs. It is called a bullet.
Is this some kind of joke?
I do not have a picture for it, but it is called a land shark.
Oh no! Oh shit!
26. Does that hit? I think so.
Bob?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy crap!
Bob is dead.
You know that you have a lot of coins.
Well, shit. This is not
Yeah, I'm
good
gonna
at
use
all.
a coin. And Bob, I'm gonna use a coin here.
Tell me a story how
Bob does a really cool backflip and lands on the bullet's back and roars like a lion.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Oh.
It's one of
Rich
those.
money penny.
Next, we have
Yeah.
the puppers again.
Yes.
They will go for your little friend. Say hello to my little friend. And one will go towards Bjorland.
Oh, damn it.
Let's roll for Bob first.
Yes.
16.
Oh, that I think is.
16.
It should be hit, yes.
Then he takes 11 and he must make a strength save and not be knocked prone.
Oh.
Or rather be knocked off this bullet.
Bullet. Is it disadvantage as it stands on the bullet?
No.
I tried. Yeah.
Would you like to have disadvantage on your saving throw?
No.
No, I thought so. 12, you miss and you get knocked 5 feet down away from the warg onto the ground.
Yes.
And then he tries to hit Bjorland. 14 to hit Bjorland.
It hits.
I'm not so certain how long I can stand up with this accent.
Yes.
13 points of damage to Bjorn. And you must make a strength save to not get knocked prone. Remember that you can tell me a story how you succeed. This.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it.
How are you doing there, Browen? Are you enjoying my accent?
I fail.
Yes, you get knocked prone as well. After that, we will see what they are up to. The other wargs. That are slippers for Dorben.
Oh, yeah.
Dorben, I would like you to choose which one you want to stand on. Because one is going over here. And one is standing still, attacking.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh. What is happening? Could you tell me
Well,
what
what happens? Well, what's going to happen is. Sorry, I got this.
No, I was reading chat as well.
I'm not reading chat. I'm going to kick my. So I'm standing on these two wargs. I throw my axe. I'm going to kick them into a run towards the bullet, and they're gonna attack it at the same time as I am, swinging my great axe down onto this thing, this land shark.
Yes. Go ahead. Because it's your turn. After. But you did use a coin, so roll damage.
That's right. I'm just gonna hit it, but I think it's gonna roll an attack.
Surprisingly, 8 hits him. Because of magic.
Why doesn't it roll damage? That's weird.
Are you clicking on the battle axe? Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. 12 slashing damage. Holy crap. That's a lot. Oh, how long do I have to use this accent for?
I don't know.
I think
10 minutes.
you said that
1 week.
One special NPC would use that. Accent.
Oh, yeah. But the NPC in this case is the narrator.
Oh. Well, in that case,
bad luck.
Bad luck.
Until the next one, the next Snape Connery. No.
Yes, Mr. Potter.
So good. So good. Bjorland,
Leviosa.
Yes. And I'm gonna use a coin.
Leviosa.
Yeah.
Not Leviosa.
So tell me a story.
Yeah, so because I'm not prone, that means that I'm laying down, right? So what I think that is, when I'm laying down, I got this huge pup right over me, and I'm gonna grab its pelt and like dragging up one of the arrows and start to jab it in its throat.
Yes. Roll damage.
Yes. How much?
For the weapon that you are using.
Yes, the arrow.
Yes. Well, as an improvised weapon, you can roll me 2d6.
Oh, that's nice.
Very strange,
So,
but yes. 6 points of damage to the wall.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, nice. Gavin.
Okay, can I do con save to see if I puke, and if I puke, I'm using the coin again.
Go ahead.
Saying themselves as summon their personal cult manager.
Oh, that one. That one. Okay, I thought it was something else.
Oh, stuff happened.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Do I puke or do I not?
Yeah, you cannot hold your liquor.
I will use a coin.
Use a coin. What happened?
I roll again, 1d100. Oh, shit. Oh, roll a d10. Your height changes by the number equal to inches. Okay. Well, that's fun. Oh, I grow by 8 inches.
Holy crap.
I'm a big boy now.
I think you're considered a medium character now.
No, it's 4 apples high.
But I'm still puking. And then I just grow 8 inches.
Yeah, you're right.
You so much you become taller.
It seems our Dorban friend has had a disconnection.
Yes. Now I believe that our friend Gavin is now Dorban.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And we have we have Gavin Lund.
Gavin Lund.
No.
Because they are on both.
Oh, yeah.
And also,
no.
That's because he's a gnome trickster.
As the crowd is starting to cheer and throwing down stone on you, you all take 3 damage if you're not prone.
Oh.
Thank you for that donation.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Like, can I dodge this? I was like, okay, fair enough.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
No.
I'm puking.
Then
I'm
it's
growing.
Gorm's turn.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Okay, it says your height changes by number, so does it stay forever now? So I'm 3 feet. Is this like paradox proof?
We will see.
You were shorter. You were shorter before. Now you're the height you're in. The...
No, that would not make any sense at all.
He is now 3 apples high.
We will see soon.
On Tuesday, I'm going to ask Gavin, have you grown?
Before we continue this fight, I want to ask chat, is the next streamer ready?
Yes, because it should be in 5 minutes, right?
Yes. Gorm, what are you doing? Tell us a story.
I am gonna run up. God damn it. Between up to the bullet, and I wanna do a backflip, and I wanna chop off the head of one of the wolves as I land with my axe.
Holy
I use
crap.
coin for that.
Holy crap! Which wolf?
I wanna use it. The one that's fighting Dorban.
The one is fighting Dorban. Dorban has 2 mounts.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, no, that's not that one. The one, this one.
Yeah,
so that's, yeah. So I'm gonna use the bullet as a springboard and make a front flip, and then in the flip.
You cut off the jaw of the warg and it dies.
Yeah. And then Bob is gonna start eating into the bullet that he's standing on. And try to rip off his head.
Sorry, what did Bob do?
He's ripping off the head of the bullet.
Holy crap. Bullet is a boss. So I would...
Yes, but he's trying to.
He's trying to.
Yes. I don't know if it's will.
I will let you use a coin to do a crit.
Yes.
And also, you should have... Sorry, you should have one more because of the donation.
Yes. So. Aha. So 10 damage.
Oh. Guiding attack. Nice. The bullet is starting to look a bit damaged.
Oh. That's my turn, because that's all I can do at level 3.
Yes. Then it's turn. The bullet holy crap, let's see here. Will turn toward you. Or not towards you, but towards Bob, who's trying to beat him. Eat him.
Oh no.
And tries to eat them back.
Oh, he misses.
It's only saving throws, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he misses very bad.
Yes.
And now it is them again. One is going to try to attack you, Bjorn.
Yes.
Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. 21.
Oh, that's a hit.
For 13 damage.
Yeah. Can I use a coin?
Yes, of course. You can use a coin.
Yeah,
Tell me a story.
Can I use a coin? So.
You are standing there stabbing one of the other ones in the neck.
No. I'm still laying on the ground, so I think that when he's trying to bite back while I'm stabbing it, I heard that folk tale about if you get attacked by a dog or you got aggressive dogs, you should bite them in the ear. Make them scared and run away. So I reach up and I bite it hard in the ear.
Make me an intimidation check.
Oh no. No. I don't like.
How fiercely are you biting this ear?
Oh, the hardest I can.
Yes.
But I don't want to bite it off. Just so it hurts really fucking bad. Oh, sorry.
Oh, bum bum.
Shit.
What? 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. Should I still
Intimidation?
Roll intimidation?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 2.
The warg starts to like whimper a little bit, but it's still standing there trying to figure out what you're doing.
Go away!
Yes. And right as you are and ready to go. Okay. We have to wrap it up, people.
Yes.
So right. Oh, it's so bad that it's not here. Okay, people in chat, give me another accent I can use.
How much have we totally earned today? Because if they can name the island.
I don't think we can use the island.
Finnish. Yes, Finnish accent. Rally Finnish too.
Yes, rally Finnish.
Yes.
Yes.
Rally Finnish.
Yes.
Please explain.
You will thank for the stream. It was very good. Like that. We talk Toyota and we have good time.
So, as you are fighting, all of a sudden...
Oh, come on, focus.
Come on, focus. In the zone.
As you are fighting, all of a sudden you can hear a voice from behind. Oh, come on. You cannot fight. For fuck's sake.
Think about Kosken and sauna.
Nonin.
Nonin.
Du måste skoja. Inte tror du att vi ska tro att ni defeatade...
No, that's
Swedish.
Yeah, I know. But that's the best I can do. Now I lost it again. Damn it.
Do Russian then. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to have to wrap it up anyway. Ska ni tro att vi ska... Tror ni att vi tror på er att ni har dödat 5 stycken vorks och en bullet? Bara ni 3. Och ni kommer till... And you come to senses. And you're looking around. You're sitting in the tavern of Randy Dandy. Let me bring you over.
Let me entertain you.
Oops. You are sitting somewhere near there as you are looking up, and the crowd gather around you as you have told one of your stories from before to the crowd. Some of them are just cheering you on as you're telling the story together on how you defeated the Black Crow and his gangs. But most of them just like cheer on as a good story is being told. But some are a little bit more drunk, that's trying to prove you wrong.
Have I got my hat back?
Yeah, you have. Yes, you have your hat back.
Yes.
And you're on full health, just drinking, having a good time. And you look around, and Gavin, you see Randy Dandy standing there behind the bar, giving you like a little bit of a wink. You know there's something on his mind, but he's going to save it for another day because it's your birthday and it's been a long time since he has seen you with friends on your birthday.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to wrap it up. Holy crap. It would have been a little bit more story
I
there.
worried there for a minute.
Yeah. You were there. Yes, but of course you had the rule of cool coins there to save you.
Yeah.
During the fight. And again, who knows if this is good, true or untrue?
Yeah,
some of it is
that
true.
was until you said this last part. It was like, how is it? I'm just going to deal with it if we actually die. Everyone here. I was curious and afraid.
So I knew this was not real because Gavin grew in size and that couldn't happen. Gavin has to stay 3 feet tall.
Oh, I have some information for
That's
you,
the
Gavin.
bravest little hobbit of them all.
I have a little bit of information for my group after the stream. But for now, thank you all for coming in. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you, Pain, for healing the merchant.
Giving us pain.
Bringing you pain, yeah. Bring on the pain. It's a song. I can't sing it because some reasons. But yeah, and also you can see me here next Thursday at 4 a.m. EST. Or a little bit later at CET at 10. With another group of friends here. Some of them are in the chat, I think. Yes, they are. I've seen them before. But for now, we're going to go over who is the next streamer coming up. Oh, Alaric. And I will just close down. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take it along, Adam.